NFL, boy, you better
leave early.
Better leave early. Or you're late.
Referees, did you hear this?
That's crazy.
Hey.
We got 2 online and they say they leave early.
Leave right on time.
Right.
Now they
We like
switching up the
Delta, man,
verbiage.
right on time.
Rewind that shit. They said early, okay?
On time.
Welcome back to back in the motherfucking field.
Back in this bitch.
Back in Nash.
That's nothing but Memphis, baby. Hey, that's what we do. And then past that road was the hood.
Fuck the op.
He said, "Oh, you want a shot?" I said, yeah, nigga. The city fuck with me, now I gotta fuck with the city.
Light it up. Light it up.
Welcome to the Raw Room.
Easy.
We back for real this time. We back for real. We had to fuck it up. We started the whole practice over. King, well, first of all, Jalen, do your shit again. Run it again.
Run it back.
Same play. Same play.
And we appreciate y'all tapping in. Back in the building, man. Raw Room, JC, DB over here. Sweet in the new spot, King in the building. Andre Smith in the building. We appreciate y'all tapping in.
Yes,
if y'all
sir.
new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Join the room. Roomies, y'all know what time it is. Pay the rent, man. Let's get to it.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Y'all see we got Big Dre in the building. Long time Bama legend. Legend. I first met Dre. Well, I first heard his name before I met him back when I was in school. I was at Auburn coming up. Just this some big animal, athletic, big dude just running through defensive ends and linebackers on the field. I mean, you hear about that a lot. And finally, once you see the highlight tape of the film, speak for itself, and then you end up meeting him in person, man. He's a great dude. SEC legend, got to the league, went first round, man. I'm glad he pulled up on us. Big Dre, welcome to the Raw.
Welcome to the
Room.
Thanks for having me.
Bro.
Appreciate you pulling up, man.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you pulling up. Now, hey, King one line. He was like, that motherfucker was a dog. And we was in here early just watching shit.
Oh, facts.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah. They had a highlight tape, and it was just one game.
It was one game.
It was one game, 3-minute
The
long
white
highlight
and
tape.
gold team, 33, 55, 38, 78.
2.
Yeah. Didn't stand a fucking chance.
They was
out
getting
there.
cooked.
Yeah, that Pale City. I remember that game.
And you can, you got a good, the recruiting a good lineman when you look out there and just make sure he bigger than everybody on the field.
33 was getting, he was a sled.
It was over with.
Bodies everywhere.
It was a workout.
It was just why.
I think the first 3 plays was number 33. Like,
I'm not trying to even play against him, bro.
Set the tone, man. It set the tone.
I'm saying what 88 pancakes and in high school. I don't even know how. First of all, that's the question I got to ask y'all right there. How y'all counting pancakes? Because sometimes we don't really fall. We fall on our own. Trip over our feet. But y'all end up doing it.
That's a pancake.
That's a pancake right there.
Them all IHOPs right there. All of them is IHOP.
Big stacks.
Hell, you had a couple of them where you ran past the running back.
You had more yards on the block.
On the block than the running back.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
What was that shit like for you, being able to manhandle in high school like that?
Man, our coach, high school, Coach Coleman, man, he made us live in the weight room. So I was strong as hell in high school. I was benching 455 my senior year. So, anybody I grab, I was going to dump in there.
It's over with.
55.
Oh, we can see.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all just watching one game. We went back when he was.
This is one game.
We went through his whole highlight tape. Oh yeah, he's like it looked just like this.
Bro, I'm talking about every place. Like we got on Raw Room Academy.
Oh yeah,
we got
for sure. He would have won.
He would have won.
Every week. That's what me. That's like, bro, hey, come on, what you put him up against.
Man, would have got
every week.
a scholarship off of 33 alone.
But when did you know at this, at that young age that you were good? Or when did you even develop into that? Like, when did that happen?
Man, fortunately enough, my freshman year, we had a great lineman named Dominic Lee. He was like a 4-star athlete coming out of high school. He played D-line. I would go against him every day in the one-on-one drills. And I would stalemate with him. Like, okay, I can do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, he a senior, I'm a freshman. I'm up at stalemate with your ass. Eventually he won, but, I'm like, I can do this at a high level for sure.
When did you start playing football?
In the 7th grade.
Okay.
I was always too big.
Too big.
Well,
How the
because
fuck?
that weight class, boy. We
Yeah.
young,
Oh,
bro.
shit. Okay, that makes
9-year-old
sense.
me ain't trying to pick no nigga that's 255. Hell
I
no.
understand. I ain't
My
never
mama
played.
would be like, no, let's take Darren off the field. Come on, baby. We gonna go somewhere else and do this.
That's crazy.
Then you went straight to the line.
Oh yeah.
Straight to the
Yeah.
no tight
He
end.
never touched the ball.
But growing up, I always told my dad I wanted to play football, but I always too big, So every Saturday morning, I would wake up and watch the top lineman in the Southeast, even though I wasn't playing football yet.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
So I saw my dad said, you can be this. You just keep grinding. So
Right.
I saw I had the vision of what I could be.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about right here.
Finish him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Finish
But the ball fence back there 10 yards.
Right. That nigga got 15-yard block just now.
Look at the real.
They like, shit, I mean, shit happened, bro. But I will say though, like, being that size, what is the mentality like? Because you know what I'm saying, you learn it at an early age before you even stepping on the field, like, all right, I can do this. But being able to actually do it with having that size and able to move and do the technique shit, because that's what, you know what I'm saying, come for y'all and play. Like, when did that develop for you? Like, because it happened fast. If you just start your freshman year, you the number one tackle by the time your senior year hit.
Right.
That's a lot. That's fast.
But just, preparation. I mean, I played other sports growing up. I love basketball. I played soccer as a young kid. So I was athletic. Yeah. I was always the big athletic kid. Mm-hmm. And then, like I was saying, my dad said one day he was coming home from work, he noticed that the plate the same size as his. On the side. Damn. He would ask my mom, who else coming to eat dinner with us? I'm like, nah, that's for your son. So eventually, I kept getting bigger and bigger. And my dad said I ate myself from a safety to a linebacker to eventually offensive lineman. But, I always wanted to play O-line, because there's no better feeling than moving a man against his will.
Ooh, it is.
So, there's no better feeling.
Versus South Alabama.
Big, young Drake.
Yeah, that's the junior All-Star game.
Oh, they had a junior.
I know.
So this going into my 11th grade year.
Oh shit!
I didn't know that. I thought they only did the seniors.
Right? What the hell?
Man, Alabama, we had so much stuff going on back in the day, and hopefully they bring it back. Because it was.
They don't do the All-Star game no more.
Not for the juniors.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's just seniors.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But other than that, you playing in the Army All-American game. One of the number one tackle in the country. Like, you doing everything. Like, that's just the start of all your accolades and everything from there. But what is it like going to one of those Army All-American games? Is it the same thing like going to the Shrine or the East-West game?
Yeah, it's just basically like all the top talent. They didn't have the Under Armour game then, so the Army game.
They only had the Army, yeah.
That was the game. Yeah. Like, all the guys that were the top in the nation played in that game. I played against Brandon Spikes, so I got to build a relationship with him there. We would practice against each other, compete. Then Brandon Graham that played for the Phillies. We were competing against each other. Then Tebow was the quarterback. Yeah. Harvin was on my team. So we had like a plethora of talent. So
dogs out there.
Man, it was just fun to go out there compete with the guys. I played against Taylor May, tried to sneak me in the open field during the game.
Hey, I don't blame him now. That size, his size?
Yeah, so it was fun.
Taylor May, I'm trying to sneak you.
But yeah, it was great to go out there and spend a week with those guys, build that camaraderie and relationship with everyone.
That's the, I ain't gonna lie, I would hate, being a motherfucker that was a 2-star, I'm over his always on them little sites trying to look up, say, damn, who went to the All-Star game? Oh, hell no. No, I'm better than that nigga. That's crazy. You never seen me. He 5-star like a bitch. Has been on news and everything. But before it's all said and done, you know what I'm saying, they put you up there as one of the most dominant O-linemen ever.
For sure.
And I'm talking about multiple sources. I'm like, comparing you to Orlando Pace, shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, bro had to have been a dog. Mm-hmm. And obviously you were. So you had all the scholarship offers. Like, where did you take your visit to?
Man, I went to the U. I wanted to commit to the U. My mom was like, hell no.
That's most of everybody that come in here other than Clint Portis.
Right. Goddamn. I went to LSU, USC, Bama.
Damn, you ain't go to Auburn?
Of course not. I went on an unofficial visit down there to watch a game.
He said unofficial. Unofficial. That little ass shit.
Growing up. Now, we just talked about this on the last part, didn't it? The rivalry was out. No, I was on somebody else's part. Never mind. Growing up, did you have to make a decision? Being from Birmingham, being from Alabama, did you have to make a decision early in life, Auburn or Alabama?
Well, the biggest thing when I was growing up, Bama was never known for playing an African-American quarterback. So most black people went to Auburn. So I grew up naturally an Auburn fan. I had blue and orange shoes. I had all I was big-time Auburn fan. But when it came down to the nitty-gritty,
wow. That's crazy.
Bama.
You switched up on that.
Hey, okay. Wow. So you take your visits, obviously, you take your visit to Bama. And what made you want to end up going there?
Just at the time, just wanted to be an in-state legacy, start something new at the University of Alabama. Like they weren't recruiting, getting guys of my caliber to come in and play, for the university. So I wanted to start a trend. And luckily that trend just kept going because after me, it came the Julios, Mark Ingrams, Mark Barons. So just to be able to start that off at Alabama, get those guys to come in and play at a high level. I played at a hell of a high level also, get all that talent and stay in the state of Alabama, and just be a legendary. Sure.
Was Bama trash before you got there?
They were decent.
Just the average.
They were decent. King and them, they were working.
Shit.
You see that time?
My uncle has a stage.
2006, man. Get out of here, man. I was serious, man. I thought I was clean in the film, man. You can't tell me that.
Nigga look like a beat reporter.
From 1940s.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit. So, pick Bama. Damn. But, hey.
This is our first Bama player.
This is our first. Outside of the basketball player. What's his name?
Richard Hendricks. The one that we scared
Rich.
Rich. The one that we actually scared
Rich
off.
Hendricks. Yeah. He took the one of what?
The one that we scared off one time.
Yeah, Rich ain't never coming back.
Rich ain't never coming back.
We had a whole family fight, bro, in front of our company. He was scared as hell. He said,
it was one of them family fights where as a family, you got to take somebody.
It was going down, bro. It was going down. I don't even remember what the fuck. The bottle slam.
We were talking about Steph Curry golfing.
I seen the bottle slam. I was like,
you see the nigga Bane in the neck and shit.
No shit. But wait till you see, bro. That shit was too funny.
That nigga DB.
Hot. That was PB. Anyway, bro.
Anyways, first Bama football player.
Niggas was wild.
It was crazy. Anyway, so listen, I got a question for you. So I want to go back before we go to college and everything, back to high school. So even before that, you said that you started playing in 7th grade and you was playing other sports. You said basketball, soccer, you had good feet. I saw that you also was a track and field guy.
Yeah.
You did discus, you did a shot.
Right.
I want to ask, what was your technique for the shot? Did you spin? Was you straight power?
I was a glide.
Was you a glide?
Yeah.
You a glide guy? Okay.
What's the difference in the spin and the glide?
Well, so the spin, you
obviously
actually spin it.
When the glide's you punch, it's like a punch. Like you just drive off of one leg and then just.
I mean, but that makes sense.
You face the opposite way, but you glide backwards and turn around. And
I was saying, I glided too.
Oh, okay, glide. Shit, I'd have been a spinner, boy.
You say that. You say that. So that ball slip out your hand and you break your damn. I seen somebody break their foot. I feel it,
but I'm in there, bro. Come on, now. I'm spinning.
But I guess the reason I bring that up because you said that you had great feet, but then you benching 425.
455.
455. Yeah. So you straight power too. It's like that. It's just crazy. I mean, so how was I gotta ask? I'm a track guy. So I mean, how was you in the shot? Were you state champ, all that?
I wasn't a state champ, but I always made it to the state,
For real?
Competed, played at a high level. I always be some guy who's been doing the technique forever.
Of course.
Have it down pat, but I always competed at a high level.
Okay.
Hey, when you was going on any official visit, did you see any crazy shit? Like everybody some wild shit? Like Ruben Foster getting tatted when I took this nigga when he came to Auburn.
No, probably the craziest shit was, I'm from the South, Southern, being out of USC, Matt Lyon and Reggie Bush, they cussing like a motherfucker in front of my parents.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Rally at the women, the girl dancers were dancing with the guys doing a pet rally the night before the game. So Pete Carroll had USC turned all the way up.
Well, damn. You
just experienced that, and just being around those type of guys, I'm fortunate of drawing a brain right now, but J-Rock, LSU's quarterback at the time, he was my host down at LSU, so he took me to a nightclub I'm Southern now. I ain't do none of that. My home raised, none of that.
Yeah.
Man, I was so scared of them.
And you in the Baton Rouge.
What, man? Folks walking around, got the eyes, the club at the time, had the different neon lights and stuff going, so people had they had stuff all over their body.
Oh, yeah, that was...
So I was at a rave, man. I'm like, man, what the hell you got me in? I'm scared of far right now. Hey, take me to the hotel.
He went to a glow-in-the-dark party or
That was a glow-in-the-dark party. Hey, I'm straight off them joints.
I would have been scared too, hell.
And then, like you said, it was Baton Rouge. So I'm like, man, I'm from Birmingham. I get all that, but shit, I know my surroundings in Birmingham. It's
it's look crazy. Look crazy.
Yeah, the fucking boot.
It's look crazy. Look crazy.
But what was that? All right, so when you hit your first season, 06 at Bama, come in, like you said, y'all decent. But what was it like, especially with Mike Shula as well, different than what we know is, the Bama with Nick Saban? What's the difference, playing for the Mike Shula Alabama compared to what we know right now with Nick Saban, with the legacy he left?
Man, honestly, Coach Shula's a phenomenal coach. He did some great things to put Alabama in position because, still those a lot of guys that were there in 07. Coach Saban first year were his recruits. Mm-hmm. Even though, we didn't win on the national stage, but we won a lot in the SEC that year. So he had the foundation, basically, and those guys really bust their ass for Coach Saban when he first got in. Coach Shula was more of a players coach. Coach Saban was more like, you're going to do this shit my way. If you're going to do my shit my way, I'm going to find somebody to replace you. Yeah, cool. So guys got the understanding of that. Matter of fact, the first year with Coach Saban, 07, the offseason program, we did that shit for 2 months straight. Match drills, 4 quarter.
Damn.
We started re-giving gifts. That's how long that shit was. He gave away gloves, notebooks, shirts. Week 5, we were back at the top of giving away the same fucking gifts. So, that shit was so long and string. It was because he was laying his foundation.
Yeah.
Plenty of guys died.
What was that first team meeting?
Wow.
Man, we didn't, Coach Saban, he wasn't what he is now. So he kind of had, he was a national champion, but he wasn't the Saban that everybody loves today, winning multiple championships. So guys he won us over by bringing in a great group of guys teaching us how to work.
Okay.
Because we didn't know how to work. I didn't learn until 07 that each play only lasts 5 to 6 seconds. So that's about as long as a sprint. So he came in and taught us all that. So, just the terminology, the way to learn, the way to mentally get through the wall. He bring the wizard in, you talk to the wizard. Yeah. So, just those experiences and just the way he coached you and grinded you to make you be the best version of yourself.
He gave y'all Adderall too, didn't he?
I ain't never had no Adderall.
The boy was super focused. I heard about it. It traveled all the way to Auburn.
I ain't never had it.
It traveled all the way to Auburn. I knew I heard something.
I had him up there locked in.
Yeah, you heard that shit. But 2 months of mat drills sounds insane.
Man, it was crazy, man.
No, that does sound
same thing, over for 2 months straight,
in the morning too?
Nah, it was in the afternoon.
It still sounds
so
like
you gotta go through your whole day thinking
knowing that shit coming.
Yeah.
Instead of getting up, get out the way.
In the heat of the day.
Bro. He was a beast, bro.
Ooh,
old Saban, towards the end of his career, he got a little relaxed on the guys from what I could see.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man, I ain't never heard a man yell so loud in my life. To be so small, be the loudest guy on the field ain't even close. Just the way he controlled the room. And like I said, he got the best out of you at all times.
Motherfucking hair get to shaking.
What was that 07 season like when he got there?
It was different because, when Shula was there, man, you would not eat all day Friday because, the pregame meal, not the pregame meal, the night before, the night meal is going to be fried chicken, macaroni, this, and all the Southern food. When Coach Saban came, all that shit got cut out. Man, we were eating goddamn sandwiches going to sleep. That's it.
Just sandwiches?
Yes, that's it. Waking up the next morning, our pregame meal was a steak, green beans, and a piece of French toast. That's our pregame meal. That's all that was on the table.
I ain't gonna lie, them hotel meals are bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, he wouldn't feed us. We going out to field hungry as hell, bro.
He wasn't feeding us.
Keeping y'all hungry.
Hungry as hell.
Motherfucker ain't fed me. I'm
That's why out there playing mad. Niggas out there hungry.
That's crazy as fuck.
Nah,
like,
for real, bro.
Y'all don't play good, y'all don't eat. Fuck that.
Was it like one of them things like Saban came through, like, you know how a lot of head coaches, they gonna just wipe everything out that was previously there and just, you know what I'm saying, put their motto up right away onto everything gonna start.
I mean, he kind of had to in order to get the way he wanted it. You know what I mean? So he broke us in how he was gonna ride us. He rode us for 17 years the same fucking way. You know what I mean? So I mean, eat, sleep, football. Like I said, he'll give you the shirt off his back. You know, you handle your business. Like he's a great players coach as far as like any family issues you got going on. He'll help you come up with a plan. Like he's did a tremendous job with me, helping me and my family through some situations. So now I love him.
Man, shout out to Nick Saban.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Nick Saban. You started all the games, all your college games?
Day one.
Yep.
Damn.
Stepped on campus day one.
Iron Man.
Day one start at Bama is tough.
At left tackle.
That's what I'm saying. That's
in the SEC.
I was going against Wallace Gilberry at the time. He was the man in the SEC at the time as far as like being a tackle for loss, pressure on the quarterback guy. So I'm going against him every day in practice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So when it came time to play,
nine.
you know what I mean, it was easy for me.
Iron sharpening 9. Hell yeah.
Oh, Gil.
I ain't never heard of him. He must have been a dog.
Old school dog.
Yeah. He played with me in Cincinnati for about 6 seasons.
Oh, yeah. Your freshman talked to me about the throwback, bruh. I saw that joint.
Oh, yeah. That was my, they promised me I was going to score a touchdown while I was in college. Ain't really I was about to get fired.
Hell no.
So they was like, hey, Smith, we're going to let you get this touchdown like we promised you. They had fired Coach Shula maybe like 2 weeks earlier.
Oh, damn.
So the staff knew they were pretty much gone. They came up with a little lateral pass to me and I scored. That was an exciting time. The hardest part was those celebrating, but I was tired of fuck. I jumped up about 10 times trying to chest bump everybody. You know, that was the thing back in the day.
We turned into Lack right there. Turned into an AI. He didn't know what
I was
to do.
tired as a fool. Here you go. There's one.
Hey! He got out there.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all beat Auburn that year?
Nope.
No.
Man, they
Just
beat us
making
5 years in a row.
So you over against Auburn?
No, we beat the shit out of my junior year, 36 shit.
Damn.
He can't get back.
I got my get back. I said that's for all 6 years.
That was the year before I got to Auburn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was, because that was in Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember them boys.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
they got their ass towed up.
Yeah, so I was going to ask, like, what it was like playing with the O-line coach that was down there. When you first got there, how did you take to, like, were y'all cool? Like, y'all, like, how did you take to his culture? How did that go as far as, like, just being in the meeting room and on the practice field?
Well, Coach Pendry?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you know, he came with a lot of knowledge of the game of football, being offensive coordinator for Kansas City when they had a lot of success. And it was easy to buy in the way he was selling because he did it at a high level. And he was successful while doing it. And he also taught me a lot about double teaming. My coach in the NFL said I'd probably do some of the best double teams he ever seen in his life because I learned that while I was at Bama.
Right.
And just being able to go out there and fly around and like set the tone from point one, play one, you know what I mean? So just to go out there, compete your ass off, finish strong, and dominate the guy in front of you. That's all we believe in.
Oh, yeah.
Outside
I
of...
remember watching from the sideline. It's beautiful. Yeah. Like, that nigga's like that. He's like that. Niggas really like that.
Besides Alabama, where is your favorite stadium to play in college football or first SEC?
Probably LSU.
Yeah.
Everybody say that.
Everybody say that.
It's electric down there. I don't know what it is.
We got the juice, man. We got the juice. You know
Just
what I'm
like
saying?
the band, they play a lot of mixing music.
Yeah.
You know, Alabama, we ain't really playing a lot of mixing music now.
Hell no.
We getting down out there, boy.
And then just like they crowd be turned up. So, you know, it's just a little different. You know, being in Alabama, being a player, you don't experience it the way that an incoming team with opponent would.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know what I mean? So
That bitch be loud, especially when they upgraded, added 20,000 more seats.
It was already loud, though.
It ain't
It was
that.
already loud.
I wouldn't say it. Yeah, nah.
Well, for me, it was.
I feel like Alabama. Well, yeah, not for you. I feel like
nobody got time for all that. Everybody got time for all
You ain't
that.
never heard the folks loud, huh?
Brian
Chill out with all
Denny was like playing
Chill
at
out
home
with
for
all
us.
that, bro. Chill out with all that.
Playing at Brian Denny was like playing at home.
Chill out.
Fear the thumb. Fear the. I still got my T-shirt. Fear the thumb. Yes, sir.
Fear the thumb. Coming up on
That was my sophomore year.
Yeah, that was your before you got there. But I still remember I got my T-shirt.
Fear the thumb is
Fear the thumb.
Fear the thumb.
Yeah. I
Like going to your junior year, now that's when y'all get this shit rolling.
Yeah, man.
Like, all right, here goes Nick Saban in Alabama. Like, what was this season like for y'all? Pulling out 12-2. I'm saying having a good record going into the next season for them.
Well, really, we had a great offensive line that year. Led by Antoine Caldwell. He was our center. He did a tremendous job getting guys prepared. I played next to Marlon Davis, who he had a pretty good college career. He went free agent to the New York Giants and the New York Jets. And then we had big Drew Davis at right tackle. He ended up doing a really good job. We just had a lot of camaraderie in the O-line, which made everything easier. Like, guys knew what guys were thinking. And we prepared so hard during the week, and when it came to the game, it was light. It wasn't hard at all.
Yeah. Shout out to Twan.
Yeah.
So you remember that one recruit I told y'all about when I had on my visit, when I was freshman year, I had one recruit.
Yeah.
I hosted one player my whole time. It was Twan. He ended up going to Bama and starting.
Damn.
As a freshman.
You can't get nobody.
That's crazy as hell, King.
Yo.
Never got another recruit again after that.
Glenn Coffee. Ooh, I remember that boy.
Yeah, Glenn,
Hell yeah.
he might have been the strongest dude on the offense. I mean, he was
Roy Upchurch, bruh. God damn it. Every time I think of this nigga name, I think about we fucking is fourth.
The touchdown and then
yes, bro.
Yeah,
I'm the safety, bro. I'm telling Nico. I look at Nico. I see the nigga right there. I'm like, hold on. It's a running back and fullback. That's a problem. Nico, banjo. So when that nigga go out there, you take him. I'm gonna take the running back.
Yeah.
I tell Nico, bro. I already told him. I already told him, bro. I already told him. This nigga eyes is, bro. I was hot. This is my freshman year, bro. I just knew they number one in the country. I'm like, oh, we finna get their ass. But look at my dog, bro. God damn it.
Damn, Nico. Damn, Nico.
God damn. Anyway, I will say this. You got to be one of the most decorated offensive linemen in Alabama history. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, most of the time when we on this podcast and I'm reading off a list, it's most of the time because the person has played for 1,000 teams, or they've done a whole bunch of bullshit. But now, I want y'all to listen to this list. 2006, SEC freshman, all freshman first team. 2007, AP All SEC team. 2007, the Playboy All-American. I don't even know. It sounds like some freaky shit. My dog was just whooping ass.
That shit was hard.
2008,
Playboy All-American.
But what is it?
It's just like we went out to Scottsdale for a weekend. All the top players.
Oh yeah, I went to the match.
All-Americans. Meet out there at Scottsdale. Get the vibe. Go out at night. A lot of guys got in trouble having agents in the room. So
oh damn,
that shit was.
I can see that.
Y'all ain't go to the match?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Y'all went to the match?
No, we didn't go to the match.
I'm about to say, that's what you gonna call it the Playboy. You gotta take me.
I gotta go to the match.
You gotta take me to Playboy. Then we're going to 08, the Allen Trophy. Then we're going to 08 again, AP All-SEC. 08 again, AP All-American. 08, AFCA All-American. My nigga just got all the All-Americans. He's more American than the president, goddammit.
You heard me.
Going 08, ESPN All-American. You thought I was through saying All-Americans? I got another American for you. FWAA in the same year. Then the same year, he's going Pro Football Weekly All-American. Come on now. Guess what? Then you think you done? It started before this. Because it started before, because I forgot to tell y'all, it started way before this in high school. Because my nigga was getting all type of shit. But we not finished. 08 again, we're going Rivals All-American. Then 08 again, we Sporting News All-American. 08 again, we got Sport. All right, 08, my nigga just got all the All-American. Every award.
08 was a year.
Walter Count, All-American.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how the fuck can they just over and over? It's just not, after the first one, you gotta be like, all right, I'm here. Because every year, you winning awards. It was one year they couldn't deny you. They had to get it to 2 people at one time. What was that talk like, the award? Talk to me about that, just being able to be acknowledged for the shit you doing out there on the field that you've been grinding on, since 7th grade.
Man, it was great to win those awards. Like a lot of my hard work, guys got to see my hard work, and people saw it, and it came to fruition. Everything I had put in the off season, during the season, and then just to receive the awards, being a finalist for the Lombardi, that was cool too. Brian O'Rakpo ended up beating me out for that.
Damn, shout out my boy Rat.
But he was from Houston, so I figured that's why they gave it to him.
Oh shit! Damn, wait till I tell Rat.
I wrecked my dog, man. But just that hard work, and the media and your peers being able to see you, and then you still play at a high level. It was good feeling.
Before we leave college, what was your welcome to college moment? Or even SEC, because y'all were playing some dogs at that time.
Honestly, my welcome to college moment was we played against Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah,
Hawaii?
my first game was against Hawaii. So them big Samoans. I'm like, man, what the hell? Home big as me out here playing DN.
He ain't playing no technique, he just trying to move.
What? So I'm like, man, here we go. But once I was able to figure them out, understand the speed of the game, and then, just like I said, I was fortunate enough of going against a great defender in Wallace Gilberry at Bama, so he kind of prepared me for what was going to happen.
Motherfucker got hit with a Samoan.
Samoans.
That'll get you right.
Then I ended up, my next game was Vandy. That was speed. So guy was hitting me with shake the bull. I ain't never experienced a shake the bull a day in my life. So I'm like, Coach, he had the headbutt me. Like, what the fuck I need to do?
Oh, he used the headbutt then.
Yeah. So I'm like, he got the headbutt me. Like, what I need to do? He said,
Patrick Willis.
He said, hey, man, put your motherfucking hands on him. Shoot your hands. And then I started shooting my hands, and I started figuring it out.
What was the best, toughest opponent you had?
2, Greg Hardy.
Memphis Finest.
Greg Hardy, played him at Ole Miss. I'm like, going out there, I'm like, man, who the fuck is numbers? I didn't watch film in college. I didn't watch college. I ain't watch film in college.
Ah, hell no.
So I'm like, man,
what the fuck you doing in meetings?
We would watch ourselves. We would watch ourselves.
Sleep.
We would coach ourselves the whole time. Like,
So you not even watching who you about to play.
I ain't watch no fucking film in college.
That's crazy as hell.
That is crazy.
So goddamn, I'm like, man, who the fuck is number 76? I'm coming to my house. He's like, he's their best rusher. I'm like, shit, you better tell the quarterback, step the fuck up. Because I already know.
I know you look that motherfucker had that paint across his shit.
I said, Greg Hardy ain't bullshit. hey, JP, you better step your ass up.
In that pocket.
And then we ended up pulling that game out on some fugazi stuff at the end of the game. We weren't supposed to win that game, but man, just Greg Hardy, and then I'm drawing a blank right now. I played for Tennessee. Robert Ayers.
Oh yeah, right.
Robert Ayers, he was hard in college too.
Yep.
Those probably my most 2 difficult games in college.
Yeah, he was nice.
Yeah, Robert was like that.
Goddamn, that nigga was nice in college too, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was getting off.
Yes.
He was, what he was saying out there, I know he had been saying some wild shit.
He wasn't really talking.
He wasn't?
No, he wasn't
He seemed
talking.
like one that be talking to himself. Like, he don't seem like he wasn't talking to somebody. He seemed like he talked to himself.
He did more of that than anything. I played him like his freshman, when he was young. But yeah, like he'll be like, in like a TV timeout or something, standing there, he'll be standing there and literally talk like, I don't know if he's psyching himself out or psyching himself up, but he do talk to himself
He
a lot.
just psych. Oh.
Yeah.
Could be a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Now, you ended your college career with a loss in the SEC championship?
We lost to Florida, man. Yeah, that was a great game. They had more athletes than we did at the time. They had Chico, they had Percy Harvin, then they had Gainey, all those guys in the backfield, and then they had Tebow also.
Yeah.
Man, I was so mad at Tebow. He came out at halftime with all that damn crying. Then motivated them.
That was the game. They was crying.
That's crazy as hell.
Told y'all ass up.
He got the boys motivated. It was over.
It was really just the fourth quarter.
That's told you the fourth quarter. He came out of halftime.
Got the cooking.
Yeah. Started hitting Chico with them crossing routes, touchdowns. Our safety really couldn't cover him that well. And they beat us in the fourth quarter. That's where.
Okay, what about inside linebacker?
Who, Brandon Spikes?
No, I'm saying anyone you played against. I know, yeah, something like Brandon Spikes.
Smoked him.
He said smoked him.
Smoked him.
Put him on the back of his head in the back of the end zone. Yeah. They ain't even make. I put his ass out. We was out the film.
Oh no, not out the camera.
I just disrespectful now.
That's crazy.
Hey, I owed him though from the All-Star game. I told you trying to sneak me, so I ain't forget. You know what I mean? Like, oh, y'all owe your motherfucking ass. So,
Hey, that'd be the worst. When Marvin gets you, you just like, I'm gonna try to trip this nigga. I'm finna do something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were both gonna fall. I'm gonna try to roll over on top of you, man.
But what was your question? OJ Mayo, he was my welcome to the SEC moment for real because he beat me for a sack at the end of the game in overtime. I ended up losing the game because of that.
Damn. I know Mayo.
Played at Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gerard Mayo.
I mean, yeah.
Someone else said USC Hooper?
Nah, Gerard Mayo. Right. My bad.
He was out there playing.
Gerard Mayo. My bad.
Yeah, Gerard Mayo. He was nice, too.
Yeah.
He was nice.
They had put his ass at DN. I'm like, man, what the fuck you playing linebacker the whole game? Now what the fuck you down here rushing for? And I was a freshman, so I'm like, shit, here we go. Playing in Knoxville. So, shit. At the end of the day, crowd was ruckus, rowdy, and whatnot. And he beat me off the count, bent the edge on my ass, sack. And I'm like, damn, man, this how it happens? Shit, I ain't never felt that before. But it was a learning experience, you know what I mean? I learned from that moment, so it made me a better player later on in my career, for sure.
Now, what happened with you get suspended or something with an agent?
Basically.
And that's why he had to leave? He had to go and leave early?
No, that wasn't because of that. Coach Saban, like, the way he does everything, he sends your tape off to get evaluated. Mm-hmm. If you come back with a first-round grade, he tells you to leave. And basically, he told me, said, there's nothing else for you to accomplish in college. So go ahead and leave.
Yeah, you got every award there is. Right.
You did it.
So I kind of feel like that 09, that was been my senior year. That was my class. So I kind of feel like I earned just a little bit of piece, even though I wasn't there working with them. But my guys ended up getting the national championship. So I feel like I got a little piece of that.
For sure. Yeah. No, you definitely, like you said, like you were saying earlier, you were setting the ground. You paving the way for them guys to step in and win all these national championship shit.
Yeah.
Because for a while, because that's when Bear didn't go first round, but he was winning all them damn awards.
Yeah, he won a lot of awards.
A lot of awards.
A lot of championships.
A lot of championships. DJ Fluke and all them boys. Yeah. After that was just a wave of just all them recruits, you know, and obviously the skill positions, defensive side. Like, what was it like having all them 5-star big name players that going to the same under All-American games and all that, like getting in one building, like getting in the facility like that?
Man, just like competition brings the best out of a man. That's one acronym Coach Saban lived on. Like, shit, he said, iron sharpen iron. He said, if you want to be the best, you got to play against the best. You got to prepare against the best every single day. And like I said, it made the game so much slower on Saturday because I'm going against Rolando McClain. Mm-hmm. Man, Rolando McClain, he came in as a freshman. That forearm, but like, hey, bro, don't you hit me with that forearm no more, bro. And then, like, me and him ended up building a relationship, and he became a phenomenal player. You know, he played at a high level, went first round, number 7 pick, I think. But just to go against him, and let me see who else we had. Brandon Dedrick, he ended up going like in the 3rd round that year to the Patriots.
Did you play Marcel Darius?
Yeah, Marcel. He was like a freshman, sophomore when I was there. But we went to the same high school, so I already knew Marcel. So we already been going against each other. You know what I mean? So I already knew what a little bit his game was, and just to go against him during the week, and then like I said, it made the games so much easier on Saturday.
It's crazy. Both these niggas at the same high school.
That's cheat code.
But we was sorry as fuck, though.
That's crazy.
Because all we ran was the fucking beer. 3 yards in the cloud of dust. That's it.
Shit, we got you. Running behind 71.
Shit, man,
no problem.
The shit was so bad, bro, that the DB would leave out the receiver and know we was running the ball.
Oh, hell
and fuck, I ain't covering you. I'm finna goddamn go pursue the run.
That's crazy.
Exactly. So, I mean.
Super loaded box.
Yeah.
11 in the box.
Every time.
That's old school football right there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how was your combine experience?
Man, I hated the combine.
Everybody say the same shit.
Man, listen,
same shit.
I went to the combine just to do interviews.
Okay.
I was telling everybody, like, hey, man, I ain't working out. I ain't doing none of that.
I said, you didn't do shit?
No. And then,
that's why you said no. I said you left early.
Nah, I left early.
I'm fucking weak.
Goddamn, big boy that played for, I can't think of his name right now. What's the boy name played for? Played for San Fran, Rhino. Big white boy.
Oh, yeah. I just did a podcast with him.
Like I'm drawing a blank.
Boone.
Alex Boone.
Alex Boone.
He was my roommate, so I'm like, bro, I done did all my interviews. I done told everybody. I said, bro, I ain't here to celebrate y'all do good, bro. Like we competing against each other in the day for jobs. What I look like say, oh, great job on the 40. Man, fuck y'all. I really want you to fall on your face.
Hey,
so, you know
make
what
my
I mean?
shit even better.
You know what I mean? So, I ain't here to, like, what I look like? That's fake as fuck. You know what I mean? So, I told all the scouts, all the, like, every owner, every team I met with, I met with so many folks, bro. Like at the combine, because you know you get those 8-minute slots, and then you get a little card. Different times. So,
all 32 on them.
Man, goddamn, because they know I got suspended from the ball game.
Yeah,
so
they want to know the story.
They want to know what's going on with that. Yeah.
I would meet all night, so I told them I ain't working out. And they're like, man, you ain't working out doing the biggest interview of your life? Like, man, look, I feel like I can get my best showing at Alabama. You know what I mean? That's why I feel comfortable. It's home. I'm in my environment. I just come to the pro day. I put on the show. So that was my whole pitch going into the combine.
Yeah.
I left. I told Alex Boone, hey, bro, I'm finna go. Tell the guy who over our pod that I'm gone. And I basically got on the plane and got
that nigga left on his own. He said, see y'all.
Nigga just said, told his, hey, tell Marvin, make sure y'all let them know I left.
I left. Hey, you even gonna tell them yourself. Hey, let them know.
I told my agent, let them know, baby, bro. I ain't
Who'd you end up signing with?
I'm gone, huh?
Who'd you end up signing with for agent?
I had Alvin Kills.
Okay.
At the time.
It is his job.
He did his job,
literally.
Yeah, he did his job.
Well, you go back to the combine now. I mean, go back to your pro day. You get your ass out there. You said you were going to put on the show.
Fuck you.
Oh, my God. You showed us, goddamn it.
Yes.
Why are you
look at the technique, though. Hey, I'm 330 pounds.
He hit 15 yards. He started marching in there.
Left, knees.
I've been talking to my wife about this, man. Like, man, I got ridiculed for running with my shirt off, but
I'm gonna blow a tire.
But hell no, bro. I'm gonna blow out
I ain't gonna lie.
I was feeling good, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. I had been 360 the whole fucking season.
He lost a bunch of weight, yeah.
I was feeling myself. Fuck that shit. Take the shirt off.
Big dog move. We was in the league and saw this nigga and died. Like, that shit was funny as hell. But after you laugh, like, you respect, like, he's a big nigga. Yeah, he had lost like 25, 30 pounds.
Gotta show it off. Gotta show it off for shit show.
What was the split?
I ran a 5'2".
Okay.
What's the range for big dogs in y'all 40?
I mean, I was 330 at the time, so I think that was pretty good for a guy that was 330.
That's still moving.
Yeah, I mean, if you try to break under five flat, but a nigga go from 360 to 330. Really the 10, it really your 10 yard
10 split.
Your 10 yard split is the most important time.
Right. Look, you faster than man, so
yeah.
You good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you faster than man. You're a smoke man.
Yeah, actually. I was feeling myself, man. I felt good, feel good, play good. So I figured I run good.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we put up on the bench.
I didn't do good on the bench.
Oh, damn.
It wasn't not because I was strong. I realized
we know you strong.
When you lose the weight,
I put on 19.
Hey,
I put on 19
you lose your muscle too. You know what I mean? So,
hey, run up on him on the field though.
No. Hell no. Talk to me about the draft though.
But back to the draft. At the combine, my worst interview was with the Bengals.
Why you say that?
Because Coach Marvin, he was getting in my ass like, you really not gonna work out? We got all these folks here to evaluate you.
Yeah, he really wanted to see your ass.
You really ain't gonna put on the show. You ain't gonna show us what you been working on. Like, he was really grinding my ass. I called my agent as soon as I said, man, you can cross the Bengals out, bro. I ain't going there. This shit over with. Like, then lo and behold, during the recruiting process, just with a visit, I ended up staying there for 2 days. And me and Paul Alexander ended up building a good relationship. And Coach Lou and then everybody that was on the staff at the time, they ended up liking me enough to take me at the number 6 pick.
You was at the draft?
I didn't get invited because I think of what I did at the combine.
What?
Yeah,
and knowing you about to be a top 10 pick.
They didn't invite me.
That no invite is crazy.
No invite is
I think the old man that was over here didn't like me at the time. People had different reasons for not wanting, making it personal, but they didn't invite me. So
I mean,
I was cool though because I threw a big ass party at home with my folks. You know what I mean?
That's even better. Yeah,
so I got to be around the people that really helped me get to where I am at that time. So I mean, it was good just to be around those people and just that room, that aura or whatnot.
That's what's up.
Was that the only place you visited, like pre-drafts?
No, man, I went everywhere. I went to Buffalo, went to Miami, I went to Oakland, I went to New York.
Was it anywhere that you wanted to go? Like, damn,
I really wanted to play for Rex Ryan because he came and he said, man, yeah. I said, man, I feel like I can do everything. Man, I want you to come in and talk shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like a real players coach, you know what I mean? So I really wanted to go to New York, but they ended up drafting Mark, which they needed a quarterback at the time, so I respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really wanted to play for the Jets.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think you're the only person I've ever heard.
Right. I was thinking the same shit.
I
wanted to go number one pick. You know what I mean? Because I had the chance to go number one. Right. I mean, the dude was like, you get down to 3. Marvin Mayu at the time, he would send me messages like, hey, man, you get down to 315, we'll take you number one. I'm like, man, 315? God damn. Like, my mom, like, man, I'll be... You know what I mean? So I got to 325. I'm like, shit, that's close enough? Like, nah.
And especially back then, the way the game was played, you couldn't be too light.
That boy running duo 20 times a game.
Yeah, everything was downhill. So.
Hell yeah. Now, just like the current Bengals rookie is going through some contract situations, is that the reason why you held out?
Yeah and no, because looking at it all over again, I wish I would have handled my business more on the weight part, like not coming in the rookie minicamp overweight, because all that really plays into them giving you as much money as they possibly can. Yeah. And I didn't end up playing the position they wanted me to play, so they moved me to right. Fortunately, we had a great tackle, Andrew Whitworth, who was there at the time. So he was able to plug and play at left tackle, and they ended up moving me to right. But, just everything happens for a reason, So I lived and learned from those moments in my life and tried to get the weight off. Did everything well enough to play long enough with Whitworth and Andy Dalton, who had a lot of success while we were there. And, it was good. It was good.
Was that your first time ever playing right tackle when you got to Cincinnati?
Yes, I had never played right tackle my entire career.
So I know that transition was crazy.
That's gotta feel
especially having to do it at that level.
Right. So I'm like, man, I don't really, like coming out my stands, everything kind of wumpy, trying to figure it out. And then, fortunate enough the way that our offensive line coach at the time taught us how to block, it was easy enough for me to make the transition from left to right.
Okay. Now, you were saying that you had weight issues. They were finding you?
Finding the fuck out of me.
How much per pound?
Man, I think it was like, at the time, it would have been like 500 and something per pound.
Like 570, 580.
They was sticking to
per pound per weigh-in.
Yeah.
Yes. God.
Per
pound.
Goddamn.
The joke was the Bengals remodeled the weight room. Smitty, you paid for this.
Damn.
Thank you, Smitty. You paid for this. Marvin and the team. Me, Andre bought y'all that new weight room. Hope y'all enjoy it. I'm like, man, fuck you.
That's crazy as hell.
Like, fuck y'all, bro. That's fucked up.
How long you was overweight?
Shit. Man, you gotta realize, bro, like, I was 22 at the time. 6-round play. I played football for fun my whole career. Like, it was never a thing where I thought about getting paid. Yeah, that was the goal, the dream, but I played football for fun. Like, at that time, coming out, I probably would have played for fucking free. Like, that's how much I love playing the football, like playing the game of football. And then just when it came to the time for, like, the weight management part, like, man, I was going out to dinner. Benny Hunter. I was living in Atlanta, goddamn Benny Hunter trio all the time.
Exactly.
Goddamn, just going out every night in Atlanta. Atlanta was like my second home. Just running through the city of Atlanta, going crazy.
Yeah. Sheesh. That court crazy hell. Didn't get fined the whole season.
Hey.
What was that? What was that rookie, that training camp, like coming in that training camp, getting adjusted, leaving from Alabama, Nick Saban? I feel like the practice is gonna be, tempo was up here, level competition up here. What was it? What did you feel like the difference was getting into your rookie season or rookie training camp?
Man, I hurt my damn foot 2 days after signing my contract.
God damn.
So I had all that ridicule going on, you know what I mean? What I mean? So I broke my foot, so I missed basically the entire season. And then I came back and played at the end of the season. And then while we played in the playoffs, I got to play against the Jets. We played at a really good place, good clip, and that was fun. But the overall training camp, my second year is really when I really got to experience the training camp. It was cool. We had T.O. and Chad on the team at the time, so dealing with them two jokers, you know, they called themselves Batman and Robin at the time. So that's what they used to call each other, and then just dealing with learning their ins and outs. We were going down to I can't remember, somewhere down in Kentucky. We would go practice, and it was hot as fuck. Like, so, just, man, it was cool. You know, it wasn't like Bama, because, you know, Tuscaloosa get hot as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, just to go, you know, biggest thing was just learning the playbook and the scheme. That was pretty much it.
When you got hurt your rookie, was anybody like not fucking with you?
Hell yeah, the ownership was like, shit, we finna go back in the draft.
Oh, man, damn.
Fuck that, we finna go back in the draft. I'm like, man, look, man, I had never been injured before, though. Okay. So like, me to break a bone in my foot, I'm like, man, I'm walking off the field like, man, something don't feel right. Something don't fucking feel right. Like, then they went and x-rayed me and whatnot, and then they were like, man, he came in with a broken fucking foot. His foot was already broke when he came in. I'm like, man, how the fuck I'm walking around fine with flip-flops on? Right. And then I'm gonna come in and break my foot. Like, come on, man, y'all, be realistic. But ownership ended up being cool. We ended up working things out. Like I said, I ended up playing for the Bengals for 9 years. Right. I was able to leave and come back, and help them win some games. And like I said, play at a high level.
Now, with them two in the locker room, I know you had... Oh, bro, yeah, I saw this earlier. I saw this shit earlier. Now, this league... Football. At that time, that's league football. Football.
That's football.
Sure now.
Legs above your head.
That's
Never
football.
Good.
We love it. Protect the quarterback at all costs. I know. I was gonna ask what was your welcome to the NFL moment? Like, welcome to the league rookie, or your welcome to the league moment?
Shit, going against the Steelers.
Yes, sir.
No lie, they had Jane Harrison and Lamar Woodley rushing out the edge at that time. So, I mean,
yeah.
Man, matter of fact.
Kiesel was still there too, wasn't he?
Who?
Kiesel.
Yeah, Smith.
Yeah.
All
my God.
All those guys, Palomolu in the back playing safety. Yeah. You know, just like, man. I said, man.
Crazy.
I'm like, coach. It took me out. Like, man, you just gave up a sack. I'm like, all right, cool. Take me out. They took me out. All right. The guy who went and replaced me gave up a sack the next play. I said, see, you should have let me fucking in. I'm up here trying to find my way. You know what I mean? Like, this is my first time really playing against the goddamn Steelers. But, man.
That 09 defense. Shit.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Lead the league.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Points and yards.
That's the thing, they won the Super Bowl. Or maybe in 08 they won the Super Bowl. But they were just coming off of
51.
Boy.
That was a year.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was a year.
Yeah,
Black and blue division.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, too, like, just being in the division, playing for the Bengals, and being with Marvin Lewis for so long, too. What was your relationship like with him, like, as a coach? I mean, him being, like, you know, at the time, one of the few black coaches in the league.
Coach Lou was cool, man. He really kept a buck with me the whole time I was there. You know, I respect him being honest with me throughout the whole process. You know, him wanting me to be a great player, and then him believing that I could be a great player for the organization. And just had he was like a father, my father in Cincinnati for me. You know what I mean? My dad had never come up to every game, but, you know, he always check on me, make sure I'm going to chapel on Saturday. You know, just being like a great father figure.
That's what's up.
I know. I got to ask. I'm pulling the sweet. Andy Dalton, because I feel like Andy Dalton gets mixed reviews. Like, he has some good years. Obviously having AJ and what's name in, you know, and then what's name in tight end, like having decent receiver. Yeah.
Graham.
Yep. And then how do you feel about, like, what do you feel about Andy Dalton? Like, how do you feel, like, where do you think he falls? As far as, is he a great quarterback? Is he just a good quarterback? Like, what do you feel about the Red Rifle?
You call him for what?
The Red Rifle.
They call him that.
That's his name. Yeah, that's the Red Rifle.
Honestly, Andy, he was a good quarterback, but he didn't like to get hit. As soon as he got hit, the game was over with. You know what I mean? But, I mean, that doesn't mean taking anything away from anything he did throughout his career. I mean, he did some great things for us. He helped us win a lot of games. But he didn't like to get hit.
Yeah,
I say that much.
Couldn't win y'all a playoff
game.
game.
He wasn't like Joe Burrow. Get hit. Okay, you hit me one time, I'm going to get back up. Hit me again, I'm going to get back up. You know what I mean? Just two different caliber players. Doesn't mean Andy wasn't a good player. But Joe is Joe. I wish we would have had him.
That's too much on my backup quarterback. Too much on my backup quarterback.
But Andy, he put up some numbers though. He had some years where him and AJ connected. He did put up some numbers for a couple of years though.
Nah, they had a
Man, he had AJ Green.
Yeah, they were going
You could have
crazy.
threw the ball to AJ.
I mean, true, but
Hey, look, honestly,
he ain't lying though.
Honestly,
AJ was like that.
Honestly,
AJ,
it's hard being quarterback out there anyway. Shit, I'm not trying to get hit by damn James in the back of the head. I'm not trying to get hit by my man Donald. Like you know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck all that.
Yeah, because I know we played y'all in the playoffs. I think it was 13.
Shit, fuck all that, boy.
Man, I kept on doing that slant, over the top with the DN, the outside linebacker pinch inside, and the tackle wrap around outside.
Yeah.
You killing your ass.
We could not figure it out for some
Pags,
reason.
Pagano, it was Pags, the D coordinator.
Damn, they just showed you running me.
Yeah, pretty much down the run. And then hitting, like you said, hitting Andy. Andy, once he got hit, he started throwing picks, and then he fumbled once, and it was over. It was over.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was 13. We beat them at home.
I love them. You know what I mean? But
that's just what it is.
We cost Marvin his job with that one because they did like y'all.
I know.
Got to the playoffs every year and then lose in the first round.
Lose first round to the fucking Texans.
Yeah, Marvin Lewis did that for a long time.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah,
goddamn.
He was on the streak doing it.
Yeah.
Well, with T.O. and Ocho, I know in the locker room, it had to be some shit.
Yeah, that was my first experience, because never before my rookie year, guys weren't really playing music in the locker room. T.O. bought his ass over there. Man, this first game we playing against the Patriots, this Tom Brady return game. Man, they beat the shit out of the T.O. goddamn had the music playing in the locker room all crunk and loud. I'm like, damn, you could do this in the league? Like, I ain't never experienced this. And he really showed you how he was a pro's pro, of course. He would work hard in practice and then go out there and do what he needed to do in the game. But we just couldn't put it together.
Yeah, I know them team meetings. Hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Ocho.
What?
Can't
imagine. Ocho and that bitch.
Look at this shit.
Ain't no way you can do that now.
I don't know. He may be able to do it now. He been lifting weights and shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about like just that kind of commercial with the.
Oh, hell no.
You can't do that.
Hell
You can't do that now.
Right.
No way you can do that now.
You played with one of my favorites growing up, me watching on Pac-Man Jones.
Oh, Pat, that's my brother. We was in each other's weddings.
Man, growing up watching him and then being able to play against him in the league, knowing, hey, this man ain't never fair catching.
No.
He returning everything. That bitch on the 2-yard line, Pac-Man, gonna return that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He
That
was
man
a dog.
Dog,
For sure.
yeah, dog. It was legendary watching him at West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you play with a lot of legends, actually, you think about it. From college all the way, hell, just getting to your second year in the league.
Yeah. I played with a lot of Hall of Fame. I played with Adrian Peterson 1 year in Minnesota. So just to block for him and have some success while I'm blocking for him. Played with Larry Fitzgerald out in Arizona.
Yeah.
So, played with Pat P also. I played with some dogs for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Who was all right, one quick question. Who was the best guy you thought you played against in the league? Like who's the best edge rusher?
Probably Von.
Yeah.
Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Yeah, he was hard, for sure. The younger Von. He did a lot of great things. He had the speed, the power. Yeah. Then he had power. Then he also had the quickness. So, he'll give you all three. Then you stop one move, he'll go to another move. You stop that move, then he'll go to another move. Just to bait a transition to different moves in one rush. So he was probably my toughest competition for sure.
What was your week-to-week prep?
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he must have hit you with that speed a couple times.
Yeah, he was jetting up the field, man.
Yeah. Put that bitch on there.
That's his rookie year.
Like you said earlier, you was like in college, you weren't watching no film. Obviously, that changed when you get to the league. What was your start to be your preparation, week to week, to prepare for motherfuckers like Von Miller, James Harrison, and all them?
Fortunate enough, our offensive line coach did a great job in the preparation during the week. We would watch so much film of our opponents coming up that you could watch film when you got home, but then you start to see ghosts.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, you know what I mean? So, goddamn, we watch so much film during the week, and then the scout team's trying to mimic everything they're doing. Mm-hmm. So you really much we didn't really. You could watch film when you went home, but me personally, I didn't really have to watch that much film because we watched so much during meeting times. Yeah. You know, all you doing is meeting in the NFL the whole time.
Paul, yeah.
Like Paul and Jim McNally, who just got him inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, y'all had McNally up there too?
Yeah, so we had both of those guys working in tandem. McNally would come in and be like the specialist and pretty much work with guys individually and help Paul see things that he maybe didn't see. And like we were really prepared. McNally would prepare the pass rush film, but it'd be so many of the same clips that you done seen this move so many times. It may be a different number you watching, but it's the same clip. You know what I mean? So he did a great job in preparing us. So that's why we were so successful, I think, in 2015, because we didn't give up any sacks to like week 9.
That's amazing.
So, so we were balling that year. That's the year I thought we were going to take it all the way. But, lo and behold, lost to the Steelers in the playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger.
But that's, y'all, every time.
Was that the last playoff game y'all won?
The last one we won.
Damn.
We won 1 cent.
Damn, sweet.
I mean, it be like that sometimes, bro.
But
I mean, it just happened to them too. You know, you
like you right. Every year you saying at the end of it, playoffs included. Yeah. But y'all never was able to get over that wild card, like that one first game in the playoffs.
Yeah, Marvin was 0-7. Damn. I was part of one of them.
Fuck you, man.
God
damn, bro.
You can't beat that nigga.
Old wound, bro.
That's crazy.
We won the game, shit.
Yeah, I won the game. I was so fucking mad I won that game, bro.
Because everybody
we had just beat y'all during the regular season.
I know, because I
ran the ball down their throat.
I didn't play that game. They had DJ trying to play left tackle.
Oh, okay.
So you was the fat though.
Okay. Mike and them was getting crazy. I was still asleep. I had that concussion. I was still.
Oh, okay.
I was still laying down in the dark room in the doctor's office.
Hey, Vontaze Burfict was out there cracking nigga shit in practice too.
Yeah, man. True quick story, man. Y'all remember Gio Bernard? Yeah, man. Man, Gio, rookie year, man, they fired off on his ass in practice. Goddamn, Ray Mataluga fired off on him. Then Vontaze and fired off on him.
Ooh.
And then Reggie Nelson, I saved at the time, and fired off.
Yeah, I know Reggie. I played with Reggie in Oakland.
Yeah, Reggie, that's my dog.
Reggie fired off.
Yeah. So, man, Marvin stopped in the middle. Hey, stop, guys. Everybody up. Now, guys, this is your teammate. You can't be out here hitting your teammate like that. This guy has to be out there for us on Sundays. But then, lo and behold, they just stopped firing off on him like that. But Gio, like, he was a great player, for the organization and did some great things while he was in the NFL.
Was you there when Antonio Brown went that night?
Yeah, that was 15.
What was y'all thinking on the sideline, bro? Y'all
man, I was mad as fuck. I'm like, guess offense, you gotta have some type of discipline.
Yeah.
You can't be goddamn acting emotional out there on the field. It's gonna hurt the team.
Right.
Night.
These guys get caught up in their emotions.
Sleep.
I mean, they really hated the Steelers at the time.
Bro.
Yeah, we had it sold up.
Had the game.
And that ain't the worst part about it. We still had the game sold up. And then goddamn Jeremy Hill fumbled.
LSU's finest.
Man, I'm up there telling him, hey, bro, everybody hold on to the ball, bro. Hold on to the ball. They finna be going for the ball.
Sheesh.
He ain't been the same
since.
since.
Let that thing go.
Damn.
Then they went down and kicked the field goal, won the game.
Oh, that's
AB ain't been the same since.
Ain't been the same since.
Tez pretty much.
All right, so who hit harder, Vontaze or Ray?
Oh, man. Probably Tez.
I'm about to go with Ray because Ray was heavier. Ray.
Man, Vontaze was heavy. What are you talking about?
Ted
about 255.
That nigga Ted don't give a fuck.
Okay, well, linebacker that can play in the box is good with their hands. Well, who would you say the best linebacker that playing with their hands, had hands moving? Like today, I'm taking Fred Warner.
You talking about back when I was playing? Mm-hmm. Probably Ray Lewis. I blocked him. Like, the thing about Ray, you can never look him in his eyes when you block him.
Yeah.
Because he'll be looking at you, but he can see the running back. You can't see the running back as a lineman.
Somebody as he taking you on, said HUD, he going to take
like
or pre-snap.
Like he'll act like he finna be right there. He'll move out the way and be right there where the running back gonna be. You know what I mean? So like he was probably one of the most difficult guys to block.
I used to like doing that though. Like when y'all get lined up, look at all y'all niggas in the eye, say, "Who looking at me?" Which one of you niggas looking? All right, it's you. All right, bet. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, probably Vontaze for sure.
Yeah, you gotta watch your food before you eat it.
Yeah.
Wash your food before you eat it.
Now, what was the decision on you leaving Cincinnati?
Oh man, shit. Got offered my money to go to Arizona.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Check.
That's all I need to hear.
It makes sense. Check.
Give me that check. AZ. Hot as fuck out there.
Boy, what? We had Cole Wilkes, boy.
Oh, I heard about him.
Bro, we practice outside every day doing
Damn.
monsoon season in Arizona, bro.
Damn.
100+ every day.
Hell no.
I can't do it.
We had so many soft tissue injuries that year.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Shit, that'll do it every time.
That'll do it.
Who was y'all? What year that was? Who was the quarterback?
Oh,
that was UCLA.
Was it Carson?
No.
Not
Yeah, he got drafted that year.
Yeah,
UCLA, Josh Rosen, but it was Sam Bradford.
Oh, yeah, he just left us.
Yeah.
No, he just had left Minnesota. He went to Minnesota after that.
It was, I'm not sure where he had came from, but it was Sam Bradford.
Damn, Sam didn't do nothing that year, huh?
Nah, he ain't doing nothing that year.
After he got down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam. And Mike Glenn.
Mike McGlynn, yup.
Josh Rosen was rookie.
Oh, easy.
What was that season like for you? Being in a whole new spot. You know what I'm saying? You only been one place for the first couple of years. Now you going to a whole new spot.
It was my second time. I had went to Minnesota. That was cool. But
you went to Minnesota
I
before?
got injured and then went on IR. I tore my tricep blocking JPB. I tore both of my triceps bilaterally.
Damn.
One was JJ Watt and the other one was JPP. So
Damn. Can't block a nigga with a J name.
Crazy.
Locking the niggas up front. It's real in there.
You did them, well, obviously you do it at the same time, but like you did them back to back?
Like 2 years apart.
Damn.
14 and 16.
Jeez. And that's why you didn't end up staying with Minnesota?
No, then I went back to Cincinnati. Brought me back.
So since we go to Minnesota now. You leave Cincinnati. Obviously, I've heard through the grapevine about Cincinnati's organization. I don't know shit about Minnesota. Now, what's it like that transition going from where you've been for a while, then going up to Minnesota and you know what I'm saying, changing, getting ingrained in their culture?
Well, it was kind of similar because, I had Zimmerman as the DC in Cincinnati for all those years, and he was the head coach up there. So I kind of knew what the culture was going to be. Okay. I knew it was going to be hardworking. I had Chuck Pagano as my offensive line coach, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Chuck.
Coach Pagano did a great job as far as preparing us. Sperano, my bad. Man, not Chuck Pagano, Sperano. And he ended up passing away during the season, so that was kind of tough to deal with.
That's right, he did die during the season.
That's tough.
I remember that shit. Damn. Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
But it was cool, Tony, he was a phenomenal offensive line coach. He taught me a lot that spring, going through training camp and whatnot. But yeah, man, he was a great coach.
Jake Long was on that roster too?
Yep, they had bought Jake Long again, yep.
Boy, I just think about me and on scout team in St. Louis, fucking with Jake Long, just running wide nine. I'm just running circles around. And I know I'm not about the quarterback, but I'm talking shit.
Right.
You can't block me, bro.
Right.
He mad as fuck.
He got you 15 yards past a quarterback, and you still just jump.
But he felt like I felt like I did something. I ain't did shit.
All right.
You literally out there just running.
Yeah, because these are 22-year-old legs, baby. I'm running.
Just bowling.
I'm running circles around your ass.
Right.
Oh man, yeah.
So you went back to the Bengals after you left Minnesota?
Yep.
Man, going back every year.
Even the way I left Cincinnati was kind of weird. They had drafted Jake Long and not Jake Long, but Jake Fisher. And then,
that was my class right there.
And what's the other? Cedric Aboye.
Guy
from Texas A&M.
Yeah.
And the offensive line coach was like, well, you see, we drafted these guys in the first 2 rounds, so there's really no space for you here. So I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, that's fucked up.
Witt was gone.
Witt had left too.
And the AC, so Anthony Collins, AC, he got drafted my year. I know he was up there with y'all for a few years too. That's my dog.
He had went left and went to Tampa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's hot as a motherfucker. I see why y'all got shorts on.
For sure.
So you started the season as a backup?
Yeah, and when I came back to Cincinnati, but those guys were kind of struggling, and lo and behold, I had worked my way into the starting role, and the rest is history. Like I said, I had a phenomenal year in 2017 and ended up going out to Arizona.
It got healthy.
Yep.
What was your best way to keep your body healthy? Like, what was your best regimen post game, post practice?
Man, I ain't gonna even lie. When we got James Harrison, such a tremendous teammate, bro. Like, he the one got me into acupuncture. Really like taking care of your body, doing the deep tissue massages and whatnot. I had not did any of that prior to him coming in there.
Really?
And he was like, "Hey, bro, I got these people, Miss Sarah and them. They come up from Miami. They really do a good job taking care of you, like getting getting your muscles and stuff relaxed. Something that your thumbs can't get through. The needle can." I said, man, I don't know about that because black folk, acupuncture.
We don't know nothing about that. We don't know nothing about that.
Final Destination. I remember home, goddamn. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm like, man, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And then lo and behold, I ended up trying it one time. I said, damn, I feel like I had a hard ass leg workout. He said, well, go get your ass in the hot tub and warm tub and alternate. He said, by game day, you're going to feel like you fresh as fuck. And then that shit ended up working. And I fell in love with it. And then that became my regimen. Started doing Pilates and whatnot. And just really working on my core. Because, everything works through the core.
Yeah, right.
So just get my core strong enough, be able to sustain blocks and been able to play at a high level.
Yeah. You got to take care of your body, man.
Oh, yeah.
Would you say those things help? Because I feel like I'm looking at your... From 17 on, like you didn't get to play the whole season because of injuries.
It's just like wear and tear. Like playing O-line, we don't never get a playoff, so goddamn you goddamn run a 16-play drive, quarterback throw a pick 6 at the 1 yard line, your ass gotta come right back out there. And I ain't no tapping on the head, you know what I mean? So it's just like the wear and tear, just the game of football. I always having to shoot your hands, shoulders, elbows, and shit just happened.
The nigga played a lot of football. You remember, he started from day one when he got to Bama.
Right. Day one.
So he was a starter from day one everywhere he went. They got a lot of miles, bro.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all linemen stay able to go 60, 70 plays a game?
Because we in better shape than y'all. That's why. Y'all call us fat, but we in way better shape. Y'all steady call us fat, but who plays every snap?
Talk your shit, King.
Yeah, nigga, that's how.
But y'all just be laying on niggas.
Don't get pancake, you won't get laid on.
I'm saying, but that's I get it. Y'all got to play every rep, but to whip yourself into shape, because you can only do it in the game.
You only get in shape during the season.
That's the only
Don't
way.
let that off season. Because I'll never forget in college, Coach Giles, we run all these 110s and
Shit don't mean nothing.
these 150s and shit. You get in the camp, you still dead ass tired.
Dead.
Like you go in the camp, I'll never forget like my junior year, I got in great shape, nigga, I can run, I'm good. That first day,
don't mean shit.
You be an individual.
Cooking.
Indy.
It's only been 30 minutes.
Done and Indy. So
that's why individuals so hard.
Yes, bro.
But after probably about that third game of the season, you feel that you feel your wind kicking in and you good. Like it ain't easy, but the only way you get in that kind of shape for like we can't. Everybody else can go simulate a game like thing all season training. With us, we can't. We got to. You get about that third game. That's when you really feel like you're in game shape. And bro, then you just for me it's like you just go autopilot, bro. You just go you go on the field, the ball snap. Because you run in plays, you run offense. The biggest thing is like your opponent too. Because like you said, your coach or you don't watch it in the film to where you just like you said, you really just go. You go with the ball snap, you just go. Like that's pretty much what it is. That's something.
It's crazy.
When you were saying earlier, like when you get hit with those fines, since like we talking about just working out and preparing your body, like what was that change to like lose the weight and then keep it off? I feel like that's like another challenge too, is like keeping it off too, right? Like.
Man, just me and my wife had made a pact to lose some fucking weight.
Okay.
Goddamn, and we decided to do it together. And she had lost the weight, I lost the weight, and she ended up getting pregnant, having our second son. So just having the weight off, and just just wanted to, because I was lucky enough to able to see the old NFL and then transitions to what the NFL is now.
Exactly.
So I had to be able to keep up with the speed guys. It wasn't as many power guys as there was at the beginning of my career. So it was a lot of guys with a lot of more speed rushing off the edge. So you can't be big as hell out there trying to block them. You know what I mean? So Like on some game days, I ain't gonna even cap you now. I'll be 350 on Friday, but come Sunday, I'd be like 365. Like I'll be like a boxer in the game back all my motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, just, just the transition, knowing that shit, I gotta block Vaughn, I gotta block Cam, out the edge, all these different gym, clowning, like all these different type of guys coming into the league. You can't be that big out there.
Yeah. What was the worst conditioning test you had to take?
The 110.
Yeah, 110.
I mean,
Man, Bama, Coach Saban, we had 2 conditioning tests. We had the Springfield test, which were 1040s at 80% of your time.
Yeah.
So that we had to do that. And then we had to do the 110 test. And then there was another test just for your overall strength, see what your strength was.
How many 110s y'all had?
You just had to run 16 and pass them.
Oh, that's bad.
How much rest time in between you?
I think we had
like 30 seconds.
It was like 30, 45, something like that.
probably like, I think it was like 35, 40 seconds, something like that.
Not a lot.
Not enough.
Not enough at all.
I mean,
You never have to run a 300-yard shuttle?
I didn't have to do that till I got to the Baltimore Ravens. That's probably the best shape I ever been while I was in the NFL.
Okay, so you were ready for it.
Hell yeah. Goddamn,
That shit.
them 650s.
Y'all did the 50s? Okay, yeah.
So, your legs feel like saddlebags.
Yes.
And you had to do 6 of them.
Yes.
So, man, I'm like, Steve at the time, he was a strength coach up there. I'm like, man, I did mine coming. I didn't go to any OTAs. All I did was show up for minicamp. So I done went through 2 days of practice. On the third day, they want to do the conditioning test. My legs dead.
Oh, hell no.
So the whole O-line doing it. So I'm like, man, I can't be no punk and not do it with the O-line. So, man, I ended up, lo and behold, came off the street, goddamn, man, ended up being able to pass because I've been working so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, man, them 300-yard shoulders, shit
Ain't no hoe, boy.
Hell no.
That shit ain't no hoe.
Wow.
What made you want to opt out for the COVID season?
Shit, I ain't know what the hell going on. Fucking me. Shit. My wife, we had just had another son, and then I'm like, man, I can stay at home. I don't know what the hell going on with the disease. I played a lot of football leading up to now.
Yeah.
But I was working out, like, man, the Ravens was so cold, bro. Like, listen here, bro. They would send us all the equipment you need to work out in front of the Zoom.
Dang. Yeah.
So the Zoom, they would record the Zoom and see you out there working out. And then they'll be, hey, come on, pick that shit up. Like, they was like, that's how intense they are. And that's why they're such an A1 organization. Like, that's probably one of my favorite organizations to play for.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You had Joe D as O-line coach?
Yeah, Joe D was my O-line coach. I had a relationship from him when he was at Georgia Tech. Yeah. He always wanted me to play for him. And lo and behold, after the 19 season, the Bengals had let me go midway through the season. Then the Ravens ended up picking me up. So that's how I ended up working out.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Joe D, man. He passed right before the season last year. I
Great
played for that. He's the reason why I went to San Diego. So when I played through my contract in Philly, North Tournament got fired to San Diego. They hired Mike McCoy. And Joe D, when he got the job, he actually called me. It wasn't even through we had to go back to get to my agent because he called me first. He saw I was a free agent. And he called me and I talked to him. And that's why I ended up letting my agent know, but finally getting a chance. Because like I said, he's like, just like him, he was recruiting me at Georgia Tech out of high school.
Oh.
When I was coming out of BA. When he first met me, I was 235 pounds.
Damn.
I was like 6'6", 235. He would always, like, whenever he was coming to high school, I would always go in the weight room like I was lifting weights. Man, I ain't been doing shit. I've been upstairs playing basketball. But I would always walk in the weight room. They told me he was coming. I'll run to the weight room real quick and act like
this nigga putting on the front.
He was the first. In high school, absolutely. And so, but he was the first one that really told me, it's like, you're going to be this big 340-pound man, offensive lineman in the league. At that time, he told me that, bro, I'm playing basketball. I'm going to North Carolina to play basketball for 3 years, and I'm going to the NBA. I don't know what he was talking about. But lo and behold, I was the one that didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, you didn't know what the fuck you had.
So, I feel like I've never asked this question before. So, you've been in 3 different divisions?
Yeah.
3 different divisions. And, Babe, you've been in how many divisions? You've been in 2, right? 3. You've been in 3, too. 3. King, you've been in 2. And then you've been in 2. Yeah. Out of all the divisions, which one you think was the most like, oh, snap it, like that was the toughest division? I think I know your answer. That's AFC, right?
Yeah, AFC
Easy
North.
for you.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close. King, what about you?
What depends on the time. When I was in the NFC, it was especially NFC East, it was a slobber knocker. So it was
what?
Slobber knocker.
He just wanted to get
Slobber knocker.
Wait a minute. What? I ain't never heard you say that before.
I ain't never heard you say that before.
Slobber knocker. It's O-line word. It's O-line coach word. But yeah, I don't know, because and then when I went to the AFC was, I don't know, bro. It's a tough choice for me because I feel like I caught the end, like when NFC was still kind of dominant, and especially in NFC East. I caught the end of that, and then when I went to the AFC West, that's when it kind of went crazy. But I'll probably go NFC.
NFC?
NFC? Yeah, NFC South.
Coach?
Probably AFC South because at that time, Indy was still good because they had Andrew. Jacksonville was coming on. They had got Jalen. A squad was turned up that 2017 season and the 2016 season.
Oh, yeah, Yannick.
I'm all snapping.
Oh, yeah.
And in Houston. Yep. And Houston was still good. Their defense was on turned up. She still had Arian Foster.
Yeah. Okay.
They had Schmidt too, number 94.
Yeah.
That's what tall
ninja stuff.
Yeah.
So another nigga that just talk.
He's gonna do ninja stuff.
Yeah. His celebration, he'll pull his sword out.
Oh, he was fencing?
Yeah. That nigga's crazy. That nigga's crazy. But he's funny. But he's funny. Like, he's one of the linemen on the field. He be talking shit. But he's talking shit, but it's funny because the way he talk and how he sounds.
I see what's going on.
That nigga said, on God.
On God. Okay, all right.
All right, well, shit, let's get to this segment,
Oh, yeah, and like the next one was, and like I really recently just started asking this question to like players that have played for so long. And like I know like we always like to reminisce on like, you know, what we did in the past, our career accolades and all of that. But what are you enjoying after football?
My family, man. You know, being around them every day has been a blast. You know, my wife, my kids, you know, I got 2 younger boys. My daughter, she's 16. She's thriving in everything she does. And then just to see my young men every day is a blessing, you know. And then be able to tell them the right from wrong, try to get them to do right, which, you know, hard to get young boys to do right. They want to do stuff their way, but, you know, just being around them and, you know, being able to give back to the community, you know. I didn't have a guy be able to, you know, learn the game of football. If I would have had that at my age, what else I could have done, you know what I mean? So just being able to give back to the community has been phenomenal.
That's what's up.
Who's your favorite running back to block for?
Cedric B.
Cedric Benson?
Yeah, RP. Man, you better get the fuck out the way.
Run downhill.
Run your ass over.
Downhill. That motherfucker dog.
Up your back. Better get out the way.
That's what's up.
And also, my boy Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. He was fun.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I love watching him at Ole Miss, bro. Hell yeah.
Some great running backs right there, boy.
Okay, all right.
Here we go.
Great one. Let's do it now. Now it's time to eat.
Now it's time to eat.
Big
Now we're going first. You know we got to go with breakfast first.
These all you again?
I believe I put all of them. Yeah.
All is yours?
I think all these me again. Okay. First, we know we got to go to Dale. Dale got a honey butter biscuit breakfast pot pie, nigga. A honey butter biscuit breakfast pot pie. Now y'all know
what's it missing though?
Yeah, it's missing pants. You know I'm Bev. You know I'm gonna get on you about the pants on the pot pie. But proceed. Go ahead, my brother.
Nah. You see him whipping it up right here. At first, it's like I thought this was from Rotel down there.
It did look like Rotel at first.
Like some Rotel when he whipping that whole up. But then you put the eggs, put the sausage and shit on top of that. No, you gotta have that Martinelli's. Gotta have the Martinelli's. You see that big glisten. You put that butter on top of that bitch.
A breakfast pot pie.
He gonna do that goddamn.
That breakfast pot pie though.
That's fine. That's the first. I ain't never heard no breakfast pot pie.
Come on now.
I'll go for that.
Shout out to Bev. You know he the raw wrong chef. Shout out to our boy.
Yeah.
Breaking the scale early.
Breaking the scale early.
Breaking the scale early. 12 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Gotta break the scale to start the day.
What we got here?
We got some fried chicken and cheese logs.
Chicken and cheese logs.
Just check them out.
Them bitches coated.
Yes. Coat that bit, put the drizzle.
Buffalo blast?
Yeah. Put a little buffalo sauce in that bit, wrap that thing up with cheeses on there. Now, this is big bag, but it's not the biggest of bands.
No, you can freak this.
You can freak this way more. It's a spot. It's a spot in
It go a lot of different. It could go a lot of different ways.
This is more of like an inspirational start to your big bag.
This base level. This base level
big bag, and that's more of a snack.
I need more cheese.
I know King gonna be high. He gonna need 12 of them bitches. So this is just
and that's just appetizer.
Right. Yeah, that's just appetizer.
I need a dozen for appetizer.
That's an easy 10. That's
easy. Still going 10 out of 10.
Absolutely, 10 out of 10. Base level. We like that.
Okay.
No,
we like simple
room for improvement.
Simplicity is best sometimes.
Mm-hmm. This one right here, this is more. I want to say this is the dinner. This we're going dinner. Okay, now this is grilled cheese with some pasta in that bitch. Now the cheese, you see the cheesy bread. It's a garlic cheese bread.
Oh, that's fine.
With the pasta on the inside, like a sandwich.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Cheese gonna keep all the thing together.
Okay, yeah.
And we in there.
Yeah, I like what's going on with that.
You feel me?
Oh, I like what's going on with that.
Yeah. That bit look like it.
I'm in there.
I like that.
That mac and cheese look crazy.
And you got to go with the thick bread too.
Texas.
With the pasta,
I would like something like a little pesto or something to dip that bitch in.
You want a little sauce? You want a little sauce? Okay.
Little chipotle. Ayo, like
Alayo. That's fine.
They don't know about that.
Yeah, we breaking the scale again. I'm going 12 out of 10 with this one too.
Nah, this last one right here, I had 2 of them, and I had to make a decision. Cookie cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They switched the
what
game
I'm trying
up.
to tell you.
Oh my
She put the cookie in the cinnamon roll, wrapped that bitch up, and we frosted that whole up.
Gotta give him a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give him a bath.
I like that.
That's the one.
Big bag genuity.
Big bag
genuity right there.
Big bag genuity. Hold on, I got one for y'all to get y'all. I gotta send this. I'm sorry, bro. I got to. I know y'all about to get
and they using Toll House too.
Yes, we are.
Toll House and
they using Toll House.
They doing right.
Toll House and good cookies. Yeah. Sweet got an extra submission.
I just sent one. I just uploaded it. I gotta do it because listen.
You should just send
I know.
DM to him.
I did that too. Either whichever one he want to go with first.
Excuse me.
What the hell?
What sweet?
Hey, bro.
Sweet, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, you finna be, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, what the shout out to Dallas,
Dallas, bro.
What is this?
What the fuck is that? Is that a hot dog?
It's chicken skin.
It's like a pig in a blanket, but it's like chicken skin.
That's a glizzy in a wing?
A glizzy wing?
A glizzy inside of a
sesame
wing?
seeds on it.
Yeah, I don't know about
Sweet,
that.
you wild. Sweet, you fucking wild.
Sweet,
you wild.
You just got off a suspension.
Get the.
You just got off suspension.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Don't even say Big
The
Back.
thing is, I saw this video, and I just had to keep on scrolling.
I had to put this in the group.
Glizzy.
What?
I need y'all opinion on it. I just need y'all opinion on it, bro. I
A
need y'all opinion on
glizzy
it.
inside of wing skin?
Chicken skin.
Is it still? They look like it's still chicken in their skin.
It probably is.
It's definitely some still chicken in there.
Sweet, what the fuck is this?
Oh no, bro.
It look Asian.
Bro, I don't know what it was, bro. It made me laugh though. I had to share that. I had to share that with
A
the
glizzy
fans.
chicken.
A glizzy pig in a
The
blanket.
a goddamn glicking, boy. What the hell is
Glicking! It's a glicking!
What the fuck is this,
It's a
man?
glicking. That's exactly what it is.
No, we not doing
All right, bro. We
glickings.
up out of here.
Yeah, we got it. Fuck that.
We go.
Man.
We all to the academy. It's time to go to school.
School
Yeah, let's get to some
time,
good
man.
shit, man. The Raw Room Academy Highlight Tape Competition. We preed all the kids joining the competition the coachable way, sending a highlight tapes to rawroomacademy@gmail.com
Hey,
or hopping into just the Discord and submitting the link in there.
I'm about to start opening them DMs and just saying no.
Hell, yeah. The DMs is crazy, bro. After we say every week, no
Say
DMs.
let them know every week.
Try to tell y'all, bro. I told you if you send the tape in and we saw your tape, or you emailed your tape in the right way, and you got a partner that's saying, man, I sent them that shit 2 months ago. But hey, how you send it? I DM'd it to them. Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
they ain't gonna look at that.
They ain't gonna look at that.
Yeah, let them know, man. Let them know so they can tap in. We can watch y'all tape, bro.
Facts. And big shout out to Legacy Cards. Got a
Shout out to
collab
Zach.
going. Zach Barlow and the team over there. We got these Legacy Cards going out to all our winners moving forward. They're going to have an opportunity to show their stuff in a spectacular way. These cards got a QR code where you can scan, and it'll show your highlights. So all the winners will get a collab card, Legacy Raw Room collab card. Show some love, you know what I'm saying? Get to show your stuff. So y'all tap in. If y'all want some cards, you know what I'm saying, or get somebody for yourself or your loved ones, y'all can tap in over there, use that Raw Room code on that site. And go and get y'all Legacy cards, man. But yeah,
Raw Room 10 is the code. Raw Room 10 for
Raw Room
10% off.
10, legacycards.com.
Easy.
All right, let's get into these submissions for this week. First, we got Tony Phillips, running back, linebacker, 6 foot, 215, class 25, Grand Rapids Christian High in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay.
Committed to Adrian
College.
Okay, let's see, son.
Running back, linebacker. Let's see. Pistol. Oh, patience. I like the patience. I like the cut back.
Okay, don't get off me.
Oh, no. Go
Drag his arms on.
Touch paint.
Don't get out.
Touch paint.
Don't get out.
Touch paint. There you go. Like the wheel. You like the wheel and the
I see your
determination.
2-2.
Good drive. Good drive.
Push the pile.
The Atlanta Falcons field. A little defense. Yeah.
You see it.
The play.
You see it.
Oh!
Damn. Run the alley.
Hey, he literally hit that boy in his face. God damn.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Somebody watch him.
Block him.
You better block him.
You better block him.
Dump him.
Come on now.
There you go. Oh, okay.
Crawl out.
Yeah. I like it.
Might be a defensive player.
That's what it's looking like.
Okay.
That's a way to set that in.
Okay. Hell yeah.
He needs
He
to
twitchy on defense.
Oh, I like that on defense.
Good shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he defense. He defense.
Somebody watch 22 now.
He defense. Mm-hmm.
Let's block him. Somebody block him.
Somebody. He got a cape on, an invisible cape.
Coach, he was outside, Coach.
Golly.
All right, y'all ain't Tony Phillips.
Y'all better block Tony.
Man,
all right, up next, we got Jackson Stroop, quarterback, 6'4", 220, class 26, in Gallatin High in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Okay.
Two-time All-Region MVP, and 3.6 GPA. Let's see it.
Let's see it, Jackson.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Green wave.
Okay, I like the angle.
Oh, no, where we at?
In red. And, a dot.
Oh, he's quarterback. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
he quarterback. Oh, my bad.
He quarterback. Mm-hmm. Hey. Oh, yeah.
Drop that
Milk check. Okay. Gotta get him leaking out. Gotta get the tight end leaking out. Come on now. Tight end wearing 0 now.
New age of football.
Yeah.
Thread the needle.
What? That window.
Beautiful pass.
Fade route. Head top.
Good spot.
Great catch.
Spot.
I like the patience in the pocket.
Oh, yeah.
And he is getting these.
It's stepping up.
I like his feet.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he definitely got presence in that pocket.
Step and
good placement. Stroop throwing that thing.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Got him. Good shit.
Okay.
It's got to be a drone.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Right.
Yeah.
On the run.
He finding the window on that bit.
Back across the...
The patty.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Jackson.
All right, Jackson.
Hold on, Jack. He got another year too. Okay.
Yeah.
6'4", 220.
All right, now.
Typical.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Up next, we got Isaiah Zay Martin, DB receiver, 6'1", 175. Class of 26, Murray High in Murray, Kentucky. Junior highlights. Let's see.
Out the way.
It's
right up the road.
Up the street there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a little ladder.
A little hook and ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hold on, stay
Okay.
in Excuse me.
No, you ain't.
No, sir.
Slide.
No, sir.
Slide.
Damn.
Slide. Opened up too.
Okay. Oh,
Excuse me.
Okay. Here we go.
Golly. Okay, in traffic. Hey.
Bum.
Oh, man.
Get off me.
Oh,
my God.
good move. Touch
You
right.
like the spin move.
Yeah.
He do.
Like the spin
You
move.
got to utilize it now.
On defense. Jump
Break on it.
Got it.
Tips and those.
Gotta get those.
those.
Good break. Why?
Touching paint.
Mm-hmm.
Safety.
Break on something.
Hey! Ball out! Separate man from ball.
Ball out. Mm-hmm. Okay, little wheel out.
Will.
God damn it, DB.
Oh,
Oh my God. Damn, DB. Shit.
Oh, man.
They just ran into each
my
other.
Goodness, I saw that. Milkshake.
Oh, milkshake is crazy.
Okay.
God, all right, Zay. Oh my, we got some good tapes in here
Hell
today,
yeah.
man. All right, last up, we got Josiah Royal, offensive tackle, 6'2", 253, class 27, young boy in here. We got Seagoville High in Dallas, Texas, sophomore high. Sophomore high, like.
All right, youngin.
Dallas. Okay.
Bomb.
Gotta take him for a ride. Let's go.
That nigga went surfing on that bitch. He went surfing.
I'm damn. Take over.
2 for 1.
Oh, man. He a problem.
The pull that.
Okay.
Oh, big back in the wild.
Body.
Get another
Double tap. Little double tap. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit.
This man right here is.
Get your pass down, son.
Hey, whoever that is on defense, get your pass down.
No bullshit.
Lift him.
Hey, oh my God.
All the way down zone.
Hey, every single one of these plays, he done got more yards than the running back. What the hell going on?
Andre Smith shit.
What the hell going on?
Yeah.
These boys don't stand a chance, man.
And he a sophomore?
Yes.
He a pup.
Yes.
He still got 2 more years.
And he getting the damn drive off the ball. Off the ball, nigga. Displacing shit.
Yeah, Ali.
Oh, yeah. Bro, moving.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I love it. Get him again. Yeah, say something to him.
I ain't saying no.
I just said,
Hey,
my body.
Hey, he got more yards.
You see it?
He got more yards on his blocks than everybody on his offense got. What the hell going on?
Y'all know my vote. I don't know. You gotta
Shit.
ask me.
I was going.
You
Damn.
gotta ask me, bro.
I had to change my vote to that last one.
You
That
gotta
last
ask me, bro. I don't.
Josiah got my vote too. Shit.
I ain't gonna.
Hey, it's gonna be a sweep because I know he going.
Oh, yeah, O-line.
Yeah, I know he going.
Damn, yeah. I'm gonna go with Jackson.
You were gonna go with
I'm
Jackson?
gonna go with Jackson. I just like him on the quarterback.
I ain't
footwork,
mad
where
at
he
it.
was stepping up in that pocket,
I
delivering
ain't
the
mad at
ball.
it.
I was gonna go with Zay. I just like him on defense.
They was balling on defense.
They was balling.
I was with Zay to the very last minute.
Yeah.
The last
Golly.
tape popped up.
And he young too. Sophomore.
Shit.
Yeah, he young as hell.
Baby boy.
Coming off the rock.
Josiah, congratulations.
Mr. Royal.
Yes, sir.
Putting on for the big backs, class 27 at Seagoville. Dallas, Texas, man. Shout out to the winner for this week. Appreciate all the submission, the coachable kids out here getting on this highlight tape competition the right way. Entering in the Raw Room Academy at gmail.com or in the Discord. And y'all make sure y'all tap in with the legacy cards if y'all out there in high school, you know what I'm saying, want to get your little shine on, college, whatever. Tap in with them Raw Room 10, the code there to get that little discount over there. Mm-hmm.
Sure, man.
Hey, I've been thinking about this since Mike was here the other day. We were talking about TA and the haircuts.
Oh, yeah.
Have y'all ever been? How many times have y'all been to a barber and you fucked your hair?
Ooh.
In the chair.
Ooh. You mean like
In the barbershop, though.
You mean how many times has it happened,
Yeah.
or how many times
Has it happened
Okay.
to you in your lifetime?
I mean, it's happened a few times. I don't go back though.
Probably like two.
When I first moved here, when I first moved
You
to the
do
city,
gotta go through the
you
bumps
gotta
and
go
bruises.
through the bumps and the bruises.
Yeah, you do got to.
But once I figured it out though,
Nah, you been asking the right people then.
probably.
Cause you an adult.
Evan.
He said,
You too grown.
bro.
See, mine was when I was a
I was
kid.
an adult.
But some
when I was a
niggas,
kid,
some
too,
niggas,
though.
Mine was like a kid, and then at Auburn, my sophomore junior year, because one of the barbers that nigga locked up or something, I don't know, that nigga disappeared.
Wow.
So I get this new nigga, right? I go in the shop. I wanted the Gumby, bro. I grew my fro out so I could get the Gumby. You remember I had the Gumby?
It's
Hell
hard
yeah.
to do though. It's hard to do. You
Man,
found
I had to
somebody.
go.
Nigga.
Everybody.
It take time.
I wait. I grew my hair.
Yeah.
I'm patient.
Yeah,
I
gotta
go
keep
on that
getting
bitch, bro.
Trim, keep.
Nigga, I'm talking about, but my had this much hair,
Yeah.
but this side was like a low boy. And that shit, bro. Nigga, it got so, bro, when I got out of the chair, bro, another barber that ended up cutting my hair the rest of the time I was at home, he ended up like, before I went out the door, he was like, hey, bro, just come back next time, I got you.
Damn. Nigga in the same shop.
Barber in the same shop say that shit?
Got to intervene.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They had to come put the same cape on for a nigga, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, you know what? I got one for it. So this is high school. I still remember like it was yesterday. Because matter of fact, I got this child right before we played Carville for a basketball game. I remember this day like it was yesterday, bro. And I told my barber I want a part in my head. I want a part. Like just give me a part.
Yeah. Something simple.
Something simple. Bruh. Anybody that went to Houston, bro, they know this story. I came to school next day with a hoodie on, fool.
Hell no.
This man here, fool. Now, you got to think, like, my barber grew up in the 80s, so I guess he thought this shit was cool for the 80s, and maybe it was. This man put a part, bro, in the middle of
the middle part.
No.
That's Stephon Marbury. Yeah. That was the thing, bro.
That was the thing.
It wasn't in 08.
Hey, bro, he had that Stephon Marbury.
It wasn't that in 08, bro.
You had that Claude and Ray.
Bro, had me out there like that.
Golly,
you had that Stephon Marbury,
That
bro.
shit was so trash,
What you mean?
What my boy that played for the Hornets?
Trash, bro.
Oh, damn. What bro name?
No, that's crazy as
Oh,
fuck.
that's too funny.
That's Stephon Marbury.
Shit, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
right
Johnson.
there, right there.
Johnson.
That's him.
That grandmama. Yeah, nigga, it was a thing, sweet.
Trash.
That grandmama.
Trash. I ain't seen him again.
That was the high school?
High school, fool.
That was probably around the same. That was probably around that time.
That wasn't cool. No, that wasn't cool. That wasn't
in Memphis?
Y'all wasn't recognizing
In Memphis? No.
Oh, hell no. I gonna fire your ass up.
Nigga liable to not come to school the rest of the month,
I
nigga.
got fired up for a week.
Every day.
Bro, until it grew back, bro.
Because you can't, outside of shaving your head all the way off, you can't
fix
shit
that.
you do. You gotta wait.
You can try to add a part and make it go.
Nah.
That nigga gonna have this.
Turn it into a design on the top of your head.
Hell no.
Nah, bro. I just had to wait it out.
Ride that one out.
I just had to wait it out, bro. That shit was so trash. I got fired up every day for a week.
Hell no.
That shit was so
You're
trash.
not coming to school like that, man.
Hey, so how was you for Christmas? Since you were the first rounder, you know what I'm saying? We looking for them good gifts. What was them gifts talking about, bro?
From where?
From what? Damn, you want to give your teammates no gifts? You know, y'all want to do no Christmas shit?
I mean, in the O-line room.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Like in the O-line room, what was the gifts
like?
like?
Louis bags or something.
Oh, that's the easy route, bro.
gift.
That's the easy route.
Yeah.
Everybody do it. Everybody do
Hey,
it.
Sacks right there downtown Cincinnati. hey, let me run here and get him a belt. Maybe something like that.
It's a belt,
A cologne,
bag, a cologne, a glasses, a wallet,
Because
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I get
Carson,
that.
I ain't like Carson gave away great gifts to the offensive line. Like one year he gave, remember the riding segways when they first came out, the big ones?
Yeah.
He gave us all that. Then he gave us some really nice watches. So,
Okay, that's cool.
But Andy gave us iPads.
Yeah. Can't be mad at that either. Was there anybody that you like emulated your game out, like come in college, like you watching professionals in the pros that you wanted to, okay, I watch this game, Mom, try to take that technique, use this?
Walter Jones was a big inspiration. That's why I wore number 71.
Okay.
Tony Baselli, he played for the Jacksonville
Oh yeah,
Hall of Fame.
legend. Hell yeah.
So just those two guys, and then Willie Anderson, him also.
Oh, wore down.
So I mean, it was a lot of great guys. I like to emulate my game after, especially Walter. I went to a few of his camps growing up, and then once I got to college, I was able to be around him a little bit, learn the nuances of the game. So it was really good to be around him. Sure.
Legend.
Be dog.
Well, we got anything else? Oh, hold on. Is the sniper available?
Phase on the beats.
I don't know. I will say that the sniper. What was this bullets hitting on last episode?
He was being nice last episode.
I think he was, bro.
Right.
Last episode,
he was using an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
It was
Them
the
non-lethal
Academy,
rounds.
Academy
Non-lethal.
special. We were trying to pull up the highlights, not so much the low lights, but we turned the page on that. So Andre, welcome to the Raw Room. So let's start this. Let's take this back to 2007. Andre, you guys are playing LSU.
When Coach Saban ripped my ass.
Oh,
Lord.
was that you? He was doing yelling.
His head started shaking. That was you.
Yeah, he did me like that.
Oh, if that's you, Hold on. It was
Oh,
him
this is the fumble play. I know what this is.
Oh.
No. And you didn't even go save your quarterback.
Oh.
Man, come on.
Damn.
You can't run backwards in the SEC, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
push up in the pocket.
Yeah, you gotta step up.
Nah, you gotta step up.
Especially
You gotta
against this
step up.
team.
Yeah, you gotta
He
step
didn't
up.
have nowhere to step up.
Glenn
Dorsey in there. You see
He
Glenn
can
Dorsey?
step up to the left.
He could, because he went back. He
Yeah,
just
went
got to go
back.
right.
Yeah, he can step up. I love John Parker, but he can step the fuck up.
Yeah.
Step up.
Not against these
See,
motherfuckers.
after that play, Coach Saban ripped my motherfucking ass on the sideline.
But what are you saying? Even though he should step up. And the motherfucker ran 15 yards up the field.
God damn, Smitty, what the fuck are you out here doing? You out here playing like shit. Like shit right now. Pick that shit up. I'm like, man, I'm on the bomb ankle too. You see the spat? I'm on the bomb ankle.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
You gotta step up, bro. You gotta step up, man.
Hey,
Come
I
on.
look, he would have came right here. He been good. You see that big ass window?
Hey, it looked like he was going to get sacked either way.
And I feel like that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
They run the game.
I don't know,
Man,
man.
shut your ass up. You just an LSU guy, man. I want to hear that shit.
Hey, Fortnite had a great get off.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
Great get off. Look at that get off.
Hey, shit happened, man.
Hey,
Absolutely.
what I did notice that, you're not like King and the rest of these tackles. You don't false start. You don't cheat. So,
Hey, man, shut that shit.
Hey, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Hey, by the time I got to NFL, I figured that shit out. You know what I mean? In college, I was straight. You know what I mean? I can get off when I get off. But man, NFL, boy, you better
leave early.
leave early. Or you're late.
Referee, do you hear this?
That's crazy.
Hey.
We got 2 on linemen. They say they leave early.
Leave right on time.
Right.
Now they
We like
switching up the
Delta, man.
verbiage.
Right on time.
Rewind that shit. They said early, okay?
Leave on time.
What you got, Faye? What you got, man?
All right, we can let's take this over to the NFL now. It was
I know this gonna
2010.
be.
2010. You guys were faced off against the Atlanta Falcons, and
Oh, John Abraham. Another Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yeah, I lost him, man. Yeah.
That nigga look like you
Oh,
offside.
wait.
Oh my God.
Man,
oh my God.
He bent the corner on your
Bent
ass.
the
Damn.
Get off. Great.
You heard what
Look
he
at
said.
look.
That's a
Now
Hall
look
of
at him
Famer.
like he just said about the lead. He way off the ball now.
See,
Shit.
I took that false step. See, this is my second year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did see it. I did see it.
So, I mean, you know what I mean? You live and you learn.
You had started backpedaling for a second.
I was trying to get back down.
Nah. It's
That's
over.
John Abraham.
I know. Facts.
Dog.
That was my favorite foul. Boy, off the edge.
That was my guy, too. He said, I'm going to beat your ass for a sack this year. I'm like, man, you ain't going to do shit.
Shit.
Well, lo and behold, he got my motherfucking ass.
Shit.
He looked right at me.
Look, Carson, like he about to, oh, no, you got to go 2 minutes more. Oh, damn, man.
I'm
It's 2
like,
minutes.
man, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Just a little
shit.
chop down. There you go.
It's over with. We just gonna beat them with speed.
And we get the ball out.
Just gonna beat them with speed.
Hey, that shit hard, but
It
especially with a
happens,
Hall of
bro.
Famer like that.
Oh, for sure.
Shit.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, I ain't the only one he did like that.
Oh, no.
He one of the best Falcons to do that. On the edge, right
for
there.
sure.
For sure.
All right, that's it, right?
You got any more to cook?
Pull another one up, Faye.
Hey,
Tell
that's it,
the
right?
truth Monday.
Pull another one up.
Tell the
Faye.
truth Monday.
all right, we'll pull. Hey, Andre, this one's not on me. You can put this one on JC. He said pull another one up.
Man, you your own person, man. You your own man, bro.
Ready.
Load it up.
Facts. This same game?
Oh, he got tripped.
Come
Oh,
on.
I couldn't even see it. Couldn't even see it.
He was at the top. He at the top.
He got tripped.
I'm
He
at
got
right
tripped.
tackle.
I don't know, King, I don't want you to say shit.
Uh-oh.
He got his feet got tripped up. Nah, his feet got tripped
Sit
up.
your ass down.
You see me looking at the
His
right
feet-
guard? Like, bro, why
his
your
feet-
feet in the way?
His feet got tripped up. He got tripped up, bro.
That's crazy.
That shit don't happen to me. I know, yeah,
That shit
nigga,
crazy.
he got tripped up.
They don't got the other ankle here.
I
but,
just know this. Who was that, 71? Oh, yeah. What was it, Babino? What was his name?
No. That's Beerman. That's Beerman.
Man, Beerman wasn't talking about nothing. I don't want to hear none of that. He wasn't talking about nothing.
Next time I see my dog Croy, I'm like, hey, I seen that play again.
Ask about me. He wasn't talking about nothing. Y'all know everybody in the league ain't good.
Oh, shit. Oh, what about that now?
Yeesh.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, yeah, I bet you did. Ain't no feet.
God, that was Croy again. God,
that one no goddamn cord.
Yeah.
No, that Croy. That Beerman.
Right there.
71.
Just set you down. Feet above your head.
He's nowhere near to play.
But we just talking about you.
Man, I don't hear that shit.
I ain't worried about the play shit.
Hey, defender supposed to make the play. He ain't nowhere near to play.
He got.
I'm running coach. I get there because my man didn't block me.
Look, if I'm the defensive coach, you got a plus.
I tripped on that one too.
He got a plus on my stat sheet.
Oh, you tripped on the tick mark.
95. What was his name? Babino.
It's getting real. I don't know.
Oh, shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That's 2 wins for the defense.
Hell yeah. Shout out to my teammate, Croy. Shout out to Croy. Hell yeah.
Shut your ass. Shout out to Croy.
That's my dog. Beer me up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
Man, what else? We got anything else?
Yeah, I do. So what? I know you got the Big Man Factory, the training down there in Beham. You and Chris. I definitely want to pull up on y'all with the training shit. With y'all being right down the road. So what got you into what you got into doing the training thing that led to the coaching?
Oh man, honestly, like I was saying earlier, like I played at a high level. I did everything at a high level while growing up. I didn't have no one to teach me these things or how to work hard or different techniques that you need to learn before you even get to college. Like, because, a lot of coaches like to teach drop back protection and O-line where guys just backpedal and get out the way and just to fit their scheme. Nobody's really teaching guys how to kick slide on the 45, how to double team. Yeah, me and Chad, that's my partner.
Oh, shout out Chad Slade, my dog.
Yeah, that's my dog. But yeah, just to be able to give back to the community, make sure, guys are hearing a different voice. Some guys, for some reason, guys these days really don't like to listen to their dad.
No, I'm
what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So just to be able to teach them different techniques, hear from two guys that played at a high level and were successful, it gets guys tendency to buy into what we're selling. For sure.
Yeah. Same for me. That's why I got into it, because I didn't have nobody to help. A lot of stuff we didn't really learn until we got to the league.
Or college.
Right. Like a little bit in college, but I know it's the same way for me, being able to give back. And then, so what, were you coaching before you got the job you got now, or were you just doing training? I
was just doing training. I went and did O-line with Chad 1 year at Moody. We were successful. We had a lot of success that season.
Oh, we had one of y'all O-linemen on, what was his name? When we first started doing the tapes.
From Moody?
Yeah.
From Moody?
Damn, I forgot my boy's name.
They found that quick. Don't worry about it.
No, yeah, we had plenty of people.
Just made, for guys to go out there and be able to learn. I mean, the biggest thing is, pass rush, knowing different angles, knowing different alignments for what defensive linemen like to do, whether they square, whether they point it in or you know what I mean? Because, fortunately enough, I went against a lot of guys like Elvis Dumerville, probably one of the hardest blockers, guys I had to ever block in the league, because he was short, but his arms was long as mine, you know what I mean? So just been able to, and then I had to go against Terrell Suggs also. So, just that two-headed monster, and then just been guys learning alignment. That's the biggest thing for me, and like learning different terminology and different techniques. So that's been the blast.
Sure. You just train or you coaching too?
I'm the offensive line coach at Miles College, is local D2 here in Birmingham, and that's been the blast. Been able to go out recruit, watch film, and been able to offer guys scholarships. Some guys dream is to go to college. They don't think they have the opportunity to do it, but you see something in them on film to give them an opportunity to come play at your school. Yeah. And just for those guys to come in and bust their ass for you every day and be able to be the leader of young men, be able to show them the right way of how things are done. So it's been a blast for sure.
I got a quick question. You talking about the training and stuff. And DB had mentioned this earlier. And when we see King training, he be sitting down the whole time. Do you be standing up? You be sitting. I
stand up.
Okay, you be in the drill. You hold the bag too.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, King had be way on the bench by 15 yards.
You said that like it was gonna be an important question.
This the part where we shoot, ain't it? Oh, okay, my bad.
Y'all did.
Bro,
all right, today when he walked in, I was.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. I was just that leg. Hey, look,
that bitch be like this.
I had a foam roller rolling my legs out. While I was sitting down. Hey man, listen, the guys got better though. Hey,
That's all that matters.
So those guys, I had one kid. I think he's gonna be a sophomore. And the other two, those guys are going to college. I told them, once you get to college, I'm not holding it back for you no more. I'll hold it back for my high school and my junior guys. Once you get to college, no, you grown.
They hands be a little too heavy. Yeah. We ain't trying to do that over again.
Yeah. So that's really what today was before. But yes, in the times, I wouldn't sit down the times you was in there. I was standing up the whole time. Coach
I don't know, Kenny. That first time me and John came in there,
I wasn't sitting the whole time.
I see the kids on the field. I'm like, where the fuck King at? Oh, shit, that nigga back over there.
Barking that direction. They was working though.
They was definitely working.
They still working.
It got better.
Hey, Coach, what we got next?
Oh, God. Yelling across the field.
Yeah, basically he walked in. I didn't even get up when he walked in. I got that nigga up and sit down.
He didn't even try.
Everybody did what it is.
But shit. Oh, yeah, who the dude? Oh, yeah, Barack Wilson.
Barack Willis, yeah. I believe he can be a great player. Just got to, get that dog. Most young guys don't know what they're doing. They just know up the field, up the field.
I'm big as hell. I can move him right.
He's athletic as hell. He can run. He was a 100-meter guy all through middle school. I think he's a 100-meter guy now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so he can run all day. He's just, just got to put it all together.
He came up to that Under Armour, one of them camps up here. They had a Lipscomb. I don't know if it was this year, last year. I remember watching him go one-on-ones. He went up. Yeah, he's an edge. He's an edge guy. He got to get a little more physical.
Yeah,
he likes to get on the edge and run around the corner. So,
right.
But to go to all those schools, he's got all to
be able to use these motherfuckers right here.
Yeah, right. Got to be able to get them mitts. He can play. He's 222, so you got to put some. He'll get bigger. He'll get stronger. Yeah. But he's got. I think for him, it's more of like you said, some mentality of playing more physical versus running around guys. Because in high school, you can
do that.
You can do that. Next level, you got to go. You got to go see about somebody.
Right. Hell yeah.
Well, Dre, you want to tell the people they can find you at, man, where they can find the factory at?
Man, the factory's in Birmingham, Alabama. You can reach out to me on my Instagram page, big_man_factory_. Also, you can reach out to our Facebook page, Big Man Factory. We have a website, bigmanfactory.com. If you think your kid has the ability to play offensive line, bring them to me. I feel like we can give them the best of the treatment.
That's what's up.
There we go.
I'm definitely going to pull up down there in y'all Birmingham, man. Y'all right down the road. Y'all in Hoover, right? Y'all still doing Hoover?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right over at the Finley Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
My daughter played volleyball down there, a couple volleyball tournaments for a long time, so I know right where y'all at.
Right.
All right, White Hand, you got all that?
That nigga ain't paying attention.
He panicked.
I said, what?
Yeah.
He said he called my name.
How you gonna have your black ones on and you're not paying attention?
He said he called my name.
You're supposed to be locked in.
You gotta be ready for action in the black
I ain't
ones.
seen you take your ponytail out since you done got it.
You're talking about bad haircuts?
Ain't no bad haircut.
That nigga got the man, bro.
How you hating on your own cut? That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy.
John Wick in here.
John Wick.
When you get out of that barber, I was
Hell no. Don't do that.
Out the door.
Don't do that.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, bro. You already know what it is. Easy.
Another one.
If you have something to say and need a place to help you say it, check out the boys at the Raw Room Media Group to get information on recording the session.
Appreciate y'all for listening. Hey, follow us. Follow us at the Raw Room, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me at Wesson_Son56 on Instagram. On Twitter, DB_5Trey.
Follow your boy JC, JCar_11, Twitter, Instagram, JCar_32. And the Raw Room is at raw__room.
Roomies, we appreciate y'all for listening. We'll tune in for your next week. Ease.
Heard his name. It's the first time seeing his film.
That's crazy.
He was a dog.
Sorry, King.
That's crazy.
We weren't recording.
Hell no.
Jalen didn't do his job.
Man.
Go ahead.
You just try to flick me off.
No, I'm
Go,
we ain't do
you did not do your job.
We didn't
We
start
just
none of that
talked
shit.
about
You hop
all
right
these
in.
young niggas that don't know how to read.
This nigga hop
And
right
the
in, bro.
DM,
He's
the
switching shit up. No, hell no.
highlight tape.
Hell no.
You supposed to.
He didn't clap.
I didn't do nothing. He just
Everybody, be
started.
quiet on set. That's what you're supposed to do.
Bro, you hop right in. We ain't even like. Bro,
That ain't my job is to hop right in.
Boy, clap now.
We ain't never.
Don't worry, May. The more you can do. It's all we got to know how to clap. The more you can do.
We ain't did that shit already. How you do the clap if we ain't start the shit?
One thing about it, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Is when you got the ball.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
You can call the plays.
It's true.
When you got the keyboard, when you got the script, you run the play.
Mm.
And guess what? You got the script.
Yeah.
You got to run the play. Now, there's some people we got in this building that day in, day out, they had to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Not one wrong move, get Nick Foles' whole back shoulder fucked up. One wrong move. In your situation, you get mossed on.
Yeah.
It wasn't too much of that, but don't worry about it.
You just saw.
Go back, whoever.
All right, I'm just bullshit.